Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles and such an incredible lineup, not just today, but all throughout the weekend. 3 hours today, 3 hours tomorrow. This is a very special weekend to be with us at TVON for jewelry lovers, and especially if you love exotics, because we have so many cool pieces. The highlights are really this. We've got a pink diamond tennis bracelet today. Honestly, I don't know where else you could get something like this in the world. It really is going to be one of the more difficult pieces to create. We have created it after months and months and months and months of gathering the stones just for you, so that we can have a 2.5 carat version of all natural pink diamonds in a tennis bracelet style, the classic style for your arm candy. So we have that for you today. I do want to let you know, not to get too ahead of ourselves, but we do have a very special yellow diamond band tomorrow. So if you haven't been already in tune with giving you a little bit of a heads up just verbally, but today I'm actually going to get you a little sneak peek of that band that you cannot miss. It's actually more than a band. It's all really big yellow diamonds. So quite the weekend here for our natural exotic colored diamond lovers with the pink diamonds today, the yellow diamond band tomorrow. But speaking of yellow diamonds, we actually have a huge 1.5 carat yellow diamond here today. It's that's the centerpiece. It builds and builds and builds around it. This is a piece that I have purchased as a gift, and I got to tell you, we're going to give you the cushion shaped version of this fabulous ring today with over 3 carats. It's actually close to 3.25 carats total weight in diamonds that include the yellow and the white together. So we have that on the way, as well as a very, very special Asher cut blue wing block D. This Asher cut is actually going to be surrounded with princess cut diamonds, so it is really elevated in its design. So we'll see that as well, and a lot more. We even have a returning favorite that has not been here in a very long time, over 2.3 carats in diamonds in a beautiful cluster style ring. So let me show you what this looks like from a distance. It's about it's 2.25 or 2.3, 236 in diamonds. Do you remember this, guys? All across the hand, beautiful VS diamonds. We have that on the way for you. It is going to be quite the show. Plus we have wheels that are clearance blowouts. We have brand new designer pieces as well. All of that happening in the next 3 hours. And how about this? For exotic lovers, we talked about the exotic colors of diamonds. I have to show you, we do have none other than a 17 carat, because I know you can see that from where you are. We have a 17 carat plus Colombian emerald in a pendant. So this, it just be really too big for a ring. So that's why this stone is going to be in that fabulous pendant with the chain, of course. And look at that glow. To be able to see that glow from across the room like it's doing is really, really, really telling. So we have that piece. And I was actually telling Tony earlier, he noticed it immediately, because how do you not notice a 17 carat emerald when it's sitting amongst all this great jewelry? Well, I was shocked at the price tag. I was fully expecting, because I've had 11 carat, 12 carat emeralds here. They've been $50,000. They weren't even Colombian. They were Zambian. I got to tell you, we have a 17 carat. It's going to go today. It's just that well priced. So if you are an emerald lover, or you just are a collector of the finest, the ultimate, the highest level, we have got that for you. You got to stay with me, because it's the value that is so, so, so good. So 17 carats, 18 karat gold, all those diamonds as well. I can't get over. I really think there's a mistake to this price tag. It's way too affordable for what it is. So that's going to be coming up, because that could be a $100,000 piece or more. So lots to get to today. Of course, if you have any requests, we're taking those as well. Oh, one more thing. There's a big ametrine. So if you love ametrines, I mean, I might as well, right? I've got one finger that needs a ring, right? Take a look at that. So we've got ametrine. We've got your yellow diamond. We've got the fabulous all white diamond ring. Then we're going to bring the pink diamond tennis bracelet. That's probably coming up right at the midpoint of the show, just so you know. So about 90 minutes from now, if you want to kind of set your timers, set your alarms, be ready so you don't miss it. So we're actually going to start with something that's super popular of late. This has been kunzite that we just cannot keep in stock. So take a look at this one. It's a fabulous idea in a really saturated level of color here. And you've got, gosh, what a show we have, right? It's good. So this is going to be item number 837 to get us started, and it's a really, really special kunzite cushion cut. I'm going to show you here close up, because it leans a little bit just because of this great designer mounting, but look at how pretty. We saw a huge, it was like a run on kunzites the other night, so this is going to be a continuation of that. This time with our 333, 76 points in diamonds. Really excited about this diamond weight, especially considering you've got over 3/4 of a carat, but that's just the first thing. It's the way they're set. It's really these beautiful round brilliants that are creating so much more than just a double halo, because you have this outskirts that kind of looks like a little bit like a floral kind of look, but not overly so. It's a really special idea, and yet we're going to make it really, really affordable for you, just to start the show off, really, right? And then we're going to see all kinds of designer jewelry. Do have some of the gold quartz earrings, by the way. I know those have been, I can't keep a gold quartz in stock, so we have the earrings that are new today. We have a really fabulous lapis. We never see lapis. We've got some designer pieces with some ombre sapphires. So, you know, it's going to be the full complement here, but this is going to be our kunzite to start, and a really fabulous value. Instead of the $29.99, it well should be. We're going to go a lot lower than that. There's a look at the size of it from a distance away, and we'll make it really affordable, even better than $9.99. I really like to start with something super affordable, even when it's not supposed to be. And this is obviously, being a 3 1/3 carat, not supposed to be affordable, but it's actually better than $9.99. So the cushion cuts were what everybody was asking for the other night as well. So glad to have another one for you. Great wearable size, though, I think, you know, being large, but not overly so, because some of our kunzites get really big. I do have an emerald cut today that's about 20 carats if you're interested. But this one's actually going to go, let me give you a little extra bonus discount, like an instant coupon here for the first item of the day. We're going to make it $949 only if you would like it. So that's going to be just that one. And of course, in the white gold now, but you can change that if you'd like. So we can do that whenever possible, which today is possible on most, except for maybe the pink diamond tennis bracelet. Did I mention there's a pink diamond tennis bracelet coming up today? It's really good. I mean, think about it. Try, search, go online, see if you can find anything. Even, like, you know, we only bring you the natural stones. I couldn't even find anything that was like the, you know, the treated stones and all that. It's really tough to do, because think about how many you have to put together. And this is not a tennis bracelet where it's like a little section or a couple stones. It's all pinks. End to end, 7 inches. Oh my goodness, you're gonna love it. So stay with us for that. It's like a once in a lifetime. And I mean that. Let's talk about these opal earrings that we have as well. And then wait, before we do the opal earrings, I wanna start with this really fabulous necklace, if it even wants to come out of its housing here. This is really special. This is a designer piece. I am shocked at the way we're reducing it. So that one's going to be $949 if you'd like it. Let me just show you this piece, because first of all, up close, it's one thing. But wait till you see this from a distance, because obviously that's only about half of it. Wait till you see this gigantic piece of lapis lazuli, or lazuli. You can really say it either way. It's 9118 is going to be the item number, but that's just the foundation for the piece, is the lapis. And then you've got the opal, and that is one of the brightest, most colorful, beautiful crystal opals. And that itself is set then with this bar of diamonds that goes right over the top. So it's like an overlay. And how about those carat weights? 51 carats, 99 in your lapis, because that's all the way through. And there you can see that is truly not just a slice or a little, just a little kind of, you know, sheath of lapis. It is really that big, bold 52 carat stone. But then you've got a 1.5 carat opal. That's the pear shape, Ethiopian opal. And then you also have 43 points in diamonds that go right down the middle vertically, as you see it on the neckline. What I'm not able to show you, just because I want to hold it here, is that there's a big diamond right behind where I'm holding it. So you'll see that from a distance where that bail is. And then also you're going to have the chain included. So that means free chain that's adjustable, and all the specialty nature that we want in a chain, like a lobster claw clasp. Now it stays in the yellow gold. Oh, one more thing about this chain. It even is one of those chains that is going to have 2 diamonds. Now I do want to point out with this one, that bail is not large enough for the chain to come off. So this is actually going to be the chain you will wear with this pendant. That is the only option there, because you see the bail is a little bit, you know, smaller there with that single diamond, but you do get those 2 double diamonds that are bezel set, and those still, it moves a little bit, but it's going to stay within or stay between those 2 diamonds there. And then let me show you that adjustability. There's that lobster claw and your 3 adjustable links. Now this is going to be extremely, extremely affordable for what this is. And so keep that in mind and come on in early, because there is only one. Yellow gold only, comes with the chain. Again, not going to be able to remove that chain, so this one is going to be perfect for this style and this design, and certainly it's going to be a heavy gauge enough to support this nearly 55 carats worth of total weight you're getting, and you've got all of that look. It's so cool to have the diamonds running over. I think that we don't see that nearly enough in jewelry, because it's really tough to do, to have kind of a diamond overlay. I'll show it on the neckline here as well, just so you can get an idea of how large that is from a distance away, and then see it against even some other colors colors here in another pattern and then really check that out. So you've got a very, very large size, and that's going to be, you see there's got a beautiful polish to the lapis too. So it's got this great glow and sheen to it. And now over here you can see I'm in a little darker lighting, and you see what happens to that opal. It gets even brighter and bolder. You see the colors even better. So that's all part of the opal magic, but we're going to take this whole piece, which is really a showpiece, isn't it? A great looking design, a really stunning design that started at $59.99. Well, being a little more unique as it is, we're going to have to blow it out, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So let's go back up close and take one look at it, because it's not going to last very long, we can tell you that. There's no way at this kind of value, and here's what it looks like. You will see some of that gold fleck. I know it's a little, which one? Kunzite gone, thank you. I don't know if you guys can see it well on camera, but there's a little bit of that gold fleck coming through on the lapis, so I just want to point that out. Let me try to get a better grip on it for you, and we'll get you a great, great value. And of course, well, should we try this? How about $888? $888. Yeah, just, you know, make sure the whole piece, which is an entire necklace, just goes. $888. That's it. One caller, 30 seconds, Tony, I think is all we'll need on that. Yellow gold chain, yellow gold design, lapis, opal, and diamonds. And look at how that opal from side to side, because this is a big enough piece, a statement piece really, we're going to see a lot of color through the sides of the opal as well. So to have that beautiful thickness you do in the cabochon and be able to see all the colors that are reflecting when, you know, under camera studio and, you know, settings like this where we got all these bright lights, not the most friendly environment for an opal. So if it looks that good now, imagine what's going to happen when you see it at home in normal lighting. So that is really, really special. $888 if you like it. Yes. I would be happy to. Who got it? Carol, I'm going to try on that kunzite for you one more time on the hand. So let's go to the hand here. I'll move my necklace aside, and here it is. There's the kunzite one more time, Carol, and that was $949. Any gold you want on that one, Victor. So that's going to be our one and only there, and of course it's already gone. And now the lapis, I have a feeling, is probably on its way, and then we're going to get ready for our next item. I didn't tell you guys, we have a huge, brand new, you got the lapis, right? Okay, so the lapis is gone as well. And then let's just show you these opal earrings, because actually, Will, I thought maybe, I know these are in white gold only, but these kind of coordinate with the lapis piece a little bit, because the crystal opal is very well coordinated. So there's only going to be one pair of 9139. So this is really special, and obviously we'll come in a little closer because this is not 52 carats like our lapis piece was, but there they are. They're those gorgeous crystal opal. I would say really blue-based body color to this crystal opal. There's still a translucency about them, but they're very blue turquoisey based. And then you have the pinks and the reds and all the yellows and, of course, more blue and green as well coming off of, well, really not from the surface, from within. I mean, it's all through within. This is that beautiful play of color phenomenon we love. But this is a huge value, and you get a stack of, look at the baguette doing its thing there, the 26 points in diamonds comprised with that beautiful baguette, the bigger round, and then, of course, the smaller round brilliants that are in the front of the lever back, and of course a really everyday wearable kind of style here with this opal, because what color, what outfit, what ensemble, what are you going to wear that this won't go with? There's not much of anything, right? And so that's the beauty of it. They're just in the white gold though here, and we're going to show them to you on. And you know what? They used to be $9.99, and that was great. We're actually taking them a lot lower than that. Here's the measurement on them. They are just about an inch. And of course, where the diamonds actually begin and where you start to see all that diamond goodness, that will be an inch in the drop total. And then of course, this is what they look like against a little bit darker background there, so you can really see the definition of the design. And then I'll try one on for you, but it's actually going to be better than $9.99. So huge value coming your way on this special opal earring, but it's going to be a lot less. We're just going to take it to its lowest ever and make it under, I was like an $888, $7.99 is good, $7.77 is better. But let's take it to our best and make it $649 for the pair. There's only that one, of course, and then this is what they look like on, just to give you an idea here of what they're all about when you see them from just a little bit more of a distance there, and really get an idea of how those colors look when you have a little less light surrounding them. So again, very much what you're going to see. And how about those diamonds starting right at the top there? And yes, $649, lowest price we can do there. Amazing, amazing value. And you can see even from here, look at the amounts of blues and greens that are really the base body color of that stone, but you're still getting the gorgeous oranges, reds, yellows, all of that color. That is play of color color at its best from a crystal opal. So we love those. Back to the wheel we go, and we'll see who's got them. But that's going to be one special way to go. $649, and that is just going to be our only pair there. And boy, that's a really super strong crystal opal. There's sometimes the crystal opals, they can lack a little bit in their color. You know that. They can have almost like a clear or just yellowy tinge to them. Okay, Will, I've got to know who got that stunning lapis piece. Sandra, thank you so much. Well done on that one. I know you're going to love it. That is a specialty, one of a kind for sure. You're going to feel very, very lovely wearing that. It's a statement piece as well. So always a thrill to have pieces like that, especially at that kind of markdown. Now let's carry on. We've got, you guys ready for first designer piece of the day with some pink sapphires, one of our critter designs, but a really fabulous wraparound piece that is so well done. Take a look at this, and we're going to have to decide together what this is, because again, I feel like it's a bit of a hybrid of a design. I'm going to start with it this direction. I feel like it's giving flamingo, but then it's giving parrot, bird, swan, feathery. I don't know. There's a lot going on here in pink pave, and it's going to be item number 1269. And this starts with, and wait till you see the side profile because you're going to see the really stunning contrast of black diamond eyes, but how beautiful are these pink sapphires all perfectly pavéed together. This is going to be item number 1269, and it's 18 carats. Solid white gold to start. That is your foundation of the piece. Then the pink sapphire weight is going to be at 290, so a really, really good size. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Ursula. I just got your message. Thank you. You are so kind. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, and glad you're watching. It's nice to hear from you. It's been a minute, so thank you. And let's take a look at the 290 plus. There's 3 points, so it's going to be about 1.5 points there in each black diamond. So I'm going to show you. Tony's going with bird. I'll take it. I think that's, yes. What is bird? Yes, I agree, because there we go. And when you see it on, because then you really get to appreciate the beauty. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it looks like when it sits here on a wheel. What matters is when it's on the hand, right? So you get your 290 in the sapphires, 3 points in the black diamonds, which we'll show you from the side. See, there's one, and there's the other. So you're going to see how this just feels like, it feels like a party here. It feels like a fun, fabulous, feminine, kind of festive ring, right? That's what it looks like from one direction. I think I'm going to put it the other way just because I feel like it's upside down at that level. I don't know why. I just feel like this is more, yeah, that to me just looks more proper. But you really see how they created this beautiful kind of wispy look at the feathers in the tail here, and then you've got that really special look, that wraparound design. So from all the angles, one of our favorite things in designer jewelry, let's see, all the angles look good. Let's see them all decked out in amazing stones. And that's what's happening here. And the best part is we're taking that $39.99 price and getting rid of it, so we can make it a lot more affordable for you right here, right now, so that it doesn't have to be even just $2,000, just your 50% off sale on a brand new designer item. And there's that inside, once again, all that great finishing you have. It's going to be a super, 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 super special deal because it's not $19.99. And remember, that's all 18 karat gold. So upgrade in the gold, really just a testament to how this designer just does every single thing to the best level, right? To the highest possible level. That's really what it's about. And instead of 19, 18, 17, or 16, it's only $1,599. That's it. $1,599 one caller. There it is. Did anybody get our opal earrings yet? Or are you taking this one? Oh, question? Really? Oh, in Oklahoma? Wonderful. What are they up to today besides watching TVON together? That's great. Should we say hi to Donna and her special VIP guest? We have a special VIP guest watching today because not only is Donna in Oklahoma with us and watching, but also her grandson Tanner is watching. How nice. And enjoying the jewelry, I hope, and enjoying the gems. Hi, Tanner. Hi, Donna. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. And again, there's our look at our beautiful bird. And then, yes, okay, this jacket, let me just say, or it's really more of a shacket. I don't know if you know that, but that's a shacket. And that is hot. So nicely done, Victor. Style points for the day. Are you going to tell me who makes that? Oh, really? No big name or anything? Come on, you're all about the labels, right? No? No labels? Come on, really? No? Not into labels? Oh, it looks like a label, okay? And I should know. Well done. Very nice. All right, style points. Let's go. We've got a really, really fabulous request. It's for Mary D. Hi, Mary. We've got a beautiful ruby. Was it this exact ring? Because I also have a huge ruby coming up today that's new. So let us know on this one. That one's here. And then take a look at this ruby. Hi, Mary. This is 923. What? Wow. Pretty good taste, Mary, right? She says, give me a 2 carat, but give me a clean, like what we've been seeing of late. I had a 1 carat. Then I had the 2.5 carat the other day that was just, I mean, big sizes, but super high clarity. We are really spoiling you this July with the King of Gems here and, of course, the July birthstone. This is not the right item number because I'm going, wait, it's close. It's 9231. Did I leave off a digit? It's close, though. I'm going, that's not a 50 pointer. It's a 2 carat. But we were close. That's funny that 923 is a ruby and 9231 is a ruby. Go figure. But this is 111 9231. And Mary, I hope this is the one you're looking for. If so, let's just really point out that this is a bit of a floral type of style. It's got very dimensional petals around it. It is a 2 carat exactly on this private collection ruby. Let me give it a little polish here, then we'll try it on. And it's a 2 carat with 47 points in diamonds. So you've got the diamond design around it that instead of being overly floral, it has almost like a little squared off look to it with the points there. And then you saw those different levels. And this, whoa, what a markdown here from $79.99. Last time I saw it, it was discounted to $49.99. There's that clarity happening even from a distance when it's on the hand, which is really telling about this stone. And it's not even $49.99, better value. How did we ever get a 2 carat ruby at all? I don't care if it's any old 2 carat ruby. If it was cloudy, hazy, included opaque, it should never be this price I'm about to take it to. Yet this is the 2 carat private collection that's glowing. It's under $2,500. That is why, Mary, you are a smart shopper. And you know what? If anybody would like it, be the first to call. We'll see if Mary's taking it, but I don't know. We're going to make it less than $25, less than $24.99, and really bring it on down to $2,399 only. That is such a fabulous 2 carat, and let me show it up close one more time. And so that one may already be gone, so just a really huge value there. So check with your operator, and then if we have any other requests, let me know what they are, because that is where this came about thanks to Mary's request, and again, a really good one because we've been seeing so many fabulous rubies, but not too many are going to be 2 carats and still give you that kind of luxury, color, clarity, etc. So we're very excited about that. And don't forget our pink bird ring still here. And then we also have Tahitian pearl, big turquoise, a floral, a new floral that's also done with some pink sapphires, rubies. I got to show you this though, because we saw it from a distance away, but you really have to see this. Drum roll, please. Take a look. 17.5. No, 17.15. 17.15 on a Colombian emerald. That obviously, if we have a 1 carat, it looks like a 2. If we have a 2, it looks like a 4 traditionally. That is why this 17.15 really looks more like 33 or 35 or right up there in like 40 carat neighborhoods. If you were talking about another stone, I just thought we'd highlight it here in the beginning because you might have been intrigued if you saw that on my hand at the start of the show. It's 112-1139, and that is an extremely special piece. 17.15 is the carat weight on that individual Colombian emerald itself. You're getting a carat 17 in diamonds around it, and it's also an enhancer. So if you did have a bigger, heavier bead style, pearl, whatever it is, necklace that you want to put it on, besides just the chain we're going to give you with it, you can do that because as we look at the inside, that's going to be that enhancer bail. So the bail flips open like a little, kind of like a clasp on a bracelet. And so you can put it on bigger, chunkier styles as well. But that's the finishing on the inside. Here's that stunning style. We're going to show you from a distance because it's really glowing as well. And obviously that's the close-up where you're intended to see every last detail of your stone and its characteristics. But when you see it from this distance, it gets even more wow because you really see how it just glows. So surprisingly, like I was saying, I've had 11 carat stones that have been $50,000 in emeralds and rings. This is about almost double. And you know what we're doing? Huge value. I was shocked, truly shocked. I'm going to give you a measurement here, grabbing my ruler across the table here, but this is going to have a 2-inch drop from top to bottom, including that enhancer bail, all this really luxury style. You're getting the chain included, which is going to be a spring ring clasp and just again, if you want to put a larger chain, you've got plenty of room in that bale as you see there. So you can definitely put diamonds by the yard, or if you have a really thick, heavier, like a Rolo, or like a really beautiful, I see it with like a rope chain. If you've got that, it's going to work too. Plus, again, bigger beads, pearls, whatever it is, you've got the enhancer. That's going to be just a huge value. I cannot get over it's under $50,000 when we've had stones that are 11 and 12 carats that have sold for $50,000. So what we're going to do is this, and I'll show it to you from a distance away as well, just so you can see maybe even a little bit more glow. And this feels like, it feels like red carpet beyond. It feels like the piece that a celeb who makes, you know, $25, $30 million a picture, and it feels like the piece they would have to borrow for one event for a few hours because it's millions and millions of dollars in worth, in value. That is what the look is. Well, that's definitely, it's more than just the look. It's what the real value is, right? Because it's so rare to get something like this. We are here to give you what I think is really our biggest emerald value ever. And I know it's not for everybody, obviously. It's a, you know, a decadent piece. Super important stone, but it's actually better than even $25,000, which is a bit mind-blowing to me because, again, oh, one more thing, it's 18 karat solid gold, so I have to point that out. 18K solid, really, really lovely, huge stone, looks bigger than 17 carats. Let's blow it out and make it better than even $20,000. This is not $19,999. We're going to really, let me just make this easy for you, okay? We're going to really help you. And I'm going to send it out right now for under. I mean, why are we doing this so early? Because it's a huge value. There's probably going to be more than one caller and collector that wants to get in on this deal in the first place. And it's not even $20,000. It's not even $15,000. Are we really under $1,000 a carat on a 17 karat Colombian emerald? When you've got the buying guides topping out at 4 carats and those are supposed to be $32,000 a carat, well, this is obviously a little bit above and beyond the typical size range that's available. This is why you could call this museum and be accurate, right? This is every bit a museum piece. Chromium rich stones, they don't go in big sizes like this. Once think about how big the rough had to be to actually facet it in an emerald cut and still have a 17 karat size. It's not even 15 or 14 or 13,000. I'm telling you, I think this is a big mistake. And all we got to do is just reward one caller who's here early, ready to collect, ready to save, and get this amazing piece for better than even $13,000. I'll tell you what, greatest value we've had in emeralds, bar none. It's right here. It's for one caller. I'm going to make it $11,999. That's it. It stays in the white gold. You get all that 18K. We're throwing in the chain, of course, but that is under 12. For a 17 plus carat Colombian, doesn't make any sense. So huge value there. We've got another request for, is it Terry? Okay, Terry, so we're gonna bring it on out next. It looks like it may be earrings. Am I seeing that right? All right, so we'll bring that out to you, Terry. Thank you for that request, and keep those requests coming. Thank you, Mary, for your request. Was she happy with that ruby, Allison? Mary was happy with the ruby? Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, so let me go grab Terry's request here. Can't quite reach it, so I'm going to have to leave you with nothing for a second. But Terry, we've got something for you here, and it is, oh, how nice. These are sweet. It's a Savorite earring with the bow design. Let's take a look. What a great request, too, because most of the time if you ask for a Savorite earring, there's probably going to be a big old fast no. Like, no, that's not something we have. We'll have to make it. Look how beautiful this is, and these are going to sit at a little different angle here on the wheel, but don't worry, you'll see them on, of course. But this is a really important Savorite oval to start. Let's come in a little closer. Thanks, Terry, for the request. It's item number 5433, and there will be a carat 81 in oval Savorites here, and then, of course, that really sweet feminine bow design up top. Now, right there at the center of the bow, that's where your post is. So it's going to be a post and butterfly backing for you. And they're done in 14K, yellow only on this one, actually. It'll only be the yellow gold you see here. So this time around, and don't forget, we have a preview of what's coming up tomorrow. And a pink diamond tennis bracelet is only about an hour away. So you've got to make sure, tell your friends, tell your pink diamond collectors. Just be with us in an hour if it's for perhaps you. That'd be a good idea. Stay with us. But this is going to be our carat 81, 61 points in diamonds. The bow design is really, really pretty. So it gives you that wider look across the top. Then you're going to have that super high clarity Savorite. These are a little bit reminiscent of just clarity-wise and neon-wise. They give me a little bit of that Marilani mint garnet feel where you have usually that really bright, because Savorites can be a little bit dark. They can be a little, and you'll see how they'll actually drop like this. We'll show them to you on the hand so you get the length. But usually Savorites can oftentimes be a little bit too dark, and they can be a lot too dark, where they're just really, you lose the beautiful bright greens. That is not the case here at all. You can see they're about 5/8 of an inch there from top and bottom. They're hanging out right between a 1/2 and a 3/4 inch drop. Post and butterfly, as I said, you can see the post is centered there, so no worries if your piercing is a little bit, you know, if it's seen better days, it's okay. This is going to camouflage that. But we're also going to take a $39.99 Savorite earring and make it a lot more affordable for you, and just send them out right now. And just yellow gold, just one pair. This is what they look like from a distance. I am going to hope that I can, oh, they're here. This is no backing and they're balancing, but at least you get an idea of the size here. And you can see that bow design, how that's going to go. You know what? Let me just get my own backing here. I really want you to see what they look like, and I have my own backing today, so I can do this for you. But $39 they're not, and they're not even going to be $29.99. Let's take them even less than $19.99. This is not supposed to happen on big Savorites, and these are very large, almost a carat each in the Savorites. And you know what? They're not even $1,999 either. They're under $1,500. We're actually going to give you an extra bonus discount. I'm going to make them $13.99 only. If you would like that one pair of Savorites, that is the only pair of Savorite earrings in the inventory. And I'm just going to hold one up for you real quick so you see that size perspective, and you can really see that when you see them with that backing, they're going to really, that bow is going to just be perfectly just a standout design, where you see that bow design there and how that is going to be. I love the little, the tail of the bow kind of goes up on the one side and down on the other, and then you've got that bright, gleaming, gorgeous Savorite. So $13.99, are those already gone? Oh, congratulations. I'm assuming it's Terry. Wonderful. We'll go back to our wheel and I'll set something else up for you. Yes. Oh, really? She did? Oh, and that's Celeste? Thank you, Celeste. Wonderful to hear from you. Well, she just called to let us know that she got an adjustable, one of those adjustable pearl rings we had a few weeks ago, and she loves it. Well, thank you, Celeste. Appreciate you shopping with us. Thank you for the call. That's nice to hear. I loved those too. I loved those. And aren't they, it's comfortable, right? I mean, it was just like so comfortable, kind of like your own custom fit ring. But here we go with our new floral, kind of a floral meets a ribbon, meets a ruffle. It's very feminine. And usually we see pinks, pink sapphires, rubies, like this pave. Usually they're in rose. This is actually a rare, rare, rare combo in the yellow gold, which I think is beautiful together, and it still is 18 karat gold. So 112-1261, this will stay as is. It is a one of a kind, and it's going to be a super, super, super crazy cool, affordable piece for what this is, being as designer as it is. Carat and a half of your round. Now, we actually separated rubies and pink sapphires here, Tony, so we'll have 2 carat weights on our corundum, but it's actually going to be a carat and a half in the pinks and 70 points in the ruby, because you can see that ombre goes from those, I wouldn't say there's anything light pink about any of these stones. They really start on the outside as that bright, hot pinky color, and then they get into the intense reds towards the inner portion of the ring, and then there is your big cluster of diamonds. You have 7 round brilliant diamonds. Those will be 35 points there. And that means 5 points each. So they are big stones, aren't they? And we're going to do something really, really special for you. There is only one. It stays as is. If you love that richness of the 18 karat yellow gold, where you're getting that certainly, and you've got this beautiful, now it is a little bit, it's a larger piece overall. So let me show you what this looks like on the hand. And this is the inside. So you can see how everything's finished on the inside and the underside of where the pave is. And then you have this look on the hand, which is so incredible. Look at that. So I wouldn't say that it's going to really transition over side fingers too much. Just for reference, we're about a 5 3/4, and then you see there how you just, I love this look from a distance, because the ombre, as impressive as it is when you see it up close in every individual stone, you look at this from a distance and it just, what's the word I'm looking for? It just, when you see that transition of color, it almost looks like it's changing right before your eyes. I mean, it looks almost like electronics that are going from one color to another. Maybe it's also the movement of the ruffles in the pave and the way it's also a little concave, the way it goes in towards the center there. It is going to be a huge value. It's not even $39.99. Only this one, yellow gold, 18K, stunning design, bigger band to support it. Yes. Oh, that was Terry? Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. I thought Victor was on the phone with her, but you're on the phone with Terry. Okay, that's right. You had a different call. So thank you, Terry, so much. Appreciate you shopping, and thanks for your kind words. You're so sweet. Let's do this. A huge value on this one. I love it in the yellow gold. That ruffle design, by the way. Perfect pave. Look at this. Look at all the little nooks and crannies. Still have the pave there. So just really done to perfection. We'll make it easy. $1,999, and you've got 220 total weight of your sapphires and rubies combination there. The 35 points, those really nice luxury diamonds there, because you've got, again, 7 of those stones. They're good size. Speaking of good size diamonds, tennis bracelet, pink diamonds. You would think, because I haven't told you like the size yet, we haven't talked about much. These are not just pink diamonds that are all matched all the way through a bracelet, first time ever, but they're also a really good size of pink diamond, not just a little accent stone. So we are thrilled. And then don't forget, we've got a yellow diamond. Do not miss tomorrow. Our yellow diamond value is going to be one of the biggest values we've ever created here on this show, ever, all time. And I'm telling you, we are doing something crazy to honor a very special Sunday and to give you a huge value, and we're going to have a huge loss leader on one of the most important stones you can ever buy. So let me show you what's next, because we have some gold quartz earrings, and I don't, if it's a ring, if it's an earring, we have not been able to keep anything in stock in a gold quartz. So let me show you what we have in this drop earring that is done in the yellow gold, which makes a lot of sense, because I feel like the last time we had a drop in the gold quartz, it was actually in white gold. And we see a lot of times the preference is yellow gold, because gold in its natural pure form is indeed yellow. So makes sense to have it in the yellow gold to me. You've got a very complimentary look here, and it's going to be item number 2, actually 112-1162 is going to be the item number on this one-of-a-kind pair of earrings. And again, if you've been maybe one of those many who have been missing out lately on gold quartz anything, and you like an earring, or maybe if you're one of the lucky ones and you have a ring, you want something to match. Although, if you don't, I have a ring to match. So take a look. This is the ring we'll give you a look at, because this is the ring in the round I would consider to match that's also in the yellow gold. So one pair of gold quartz earrings in drops. There's the ring that's coming up. This ring is one of the most highly, I would say it's got one of the highest compositions of pure 24 karat gold that we've seen in a gold quartz. So that's still to come. So keep that in mind, and that one's discounted. But the earring, $390 total weight. You've got 14 points in diamonds. It's kind of like that spike design. Starts a little narrow at the top, then gets a little wider in the pave, then that bigger round brilliant to lead to the gold quartz, which is 1.5 inches. I'll show them to you on. We'll show them to you from a distance. We'll give you the measurement, all of that. But there's a huge value, and I would leave them just as they are. That's actually what our designers are strongly recommending, to the point of saying only yellow gold. But this is what they look like from a distance. Here's the measurement you're getting. And if you love them, well, call me early, because we haven't been able to keep anything in stock. There's your 1.5 inch length. I'll try one on for you. It's going to be better than even $29.99. And to get 2 that obviously are not going to be identical, because these are from Mother Nature. So the patterns of each individual gold quartz is going to be different, but they coordinated, you saw together, they coordinated really, really well. So you've got that great look there. Here's what they look like from a distance away, just to give you an idea of what that's all about. But it's also going to be, just size-wise, it helps you to see them on, right? And see how they move and how they dance. And then, of course, if you wear a lot of yellow gold, well, perfect, it's going to go with all of that. Let's take a look close up. Just wanted you to get an idea of the size there. And we're going to go less than $19.99. Make it super simple and easy. Affordable is the name of the game, when this is obviously not supposed to be an affordable stone. Not just because it's quartz, but because it's got 24 karat pure gold running through it. So that's very impressive, and they're not even going to be $1,500. Love these different drops in price that really make everything so just unbelievably affordable when it comes to great designer jewelry, really something you're not going to find out in the world too often. You don't see a lot of gold quartz out there. I have yet to see any high quality material. It's not even $15, $14.99, $13.99, you name it, we got it. We'll do the ring next. It's going to be $1,299 for the pair. That's it. And then let's show you the ring that I think just perfect, really. Even though you've got ovals in the earring and a round in the ring, I think they look fabulous together. So let's give you that option at least. Let's move these a little bit off to the side here, just to keep them just, you know, top of mind, and then show you the ring, which we've seen a number of gold quartz stones. This is the one that by far, I would say without a shadow of a doubt, has more pure gold content than any of the other quartz. Not just because it's a huge stone, item number 1093, not just because it's a 5 karat 30, because let's face it, you could still get a 5 karat 30 and have it be a little lighter on the gold content aspect. It could be more quartz and just a little bit of a little line here and there of the pure gold, but this has got a lot. And you can see how, when it's gold, even its natural state, the stone is polished in a cabochon, so it still has that gorgeous reflective sheen. So the ring, Well, you know what? For a 530 with a carat 06 in diamonds, and then you've got the bigger diamonds at the north, east, south, and west. The diamonds will continue down the sides of the ring as well. Here's what the ring looks like on the hand. I just love seeing a concentration like that. There's still a pattern about it. There's still something specific and really special about it, but it's very, again, there's just a lot of that yellow gold. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Only one. Let's drop it down because this has been an expensive piece of our gold quartz. It's been the $49.99. We're doing a lot better than that. I'll just drop it so that also maybe if you want to get the set, you want to get the earrings to go with the ring, it's more doable if we drop the price on each. Already did that on the earring, bringing them down to $12.99. We're going to bring the ring down to just $19.99 to get that ring, one of a kind. That's it. So huge value there. And that way you can get the whole set if you want to. And that would be, think about it, that'd be under $3,300 to get the set. If you want to get the ring with, let me just go ahead and grab one of the earrings here to show you. This is the earring together with it, so you can see how great those are going to look coordinated. Yeah, so that would be one great way. Remember, $12.99 for the earring, only $19.99 for that ring, which has so much of that gold presence. And again, that is 24 karat. This is not, you know, something that's, it's soft normally for jewelry. We say it's too soft as we go back up close. We say that 24 karat is too soft, and it is, to make jewelry out of. But as far as when it's embedded into the quartz, you're okay. So just to, you know, if you had any concerns about that, that's why we don't make jewelry out of 24 karat gold. It's too soft to really be durable for jewelry and, you know, housing your stones, your diamonds and all that. But as far as in this stone, that's okay. So you've got your gold quartz. That's everything I have for the day in gold quartz. Now, I do want to show you, there's a really, really special morganite here. And I know we haven't had big morganites in a while. When we do have them, they go. So we'll do that. So let's just also remind you, we are only about 20 minutes away from the top of the hour. Now, the top of the hour is going to be great. We have a special for you, but there's also something happening at the bottom of next hour. So a reminder there, this is a close-up of that gold quartz ring, just so you can see that on its own. That one's $19.99, and don't tell me that for the first time we're gonna have some gold quartz stick around, because those are fabulous pieces. I think some of the best we've seen, and it's available. So as we remind you, we are just about 20 minutes away from the top of the next hour. The next hour is also gonna be important because not only are you getting a top of the hour special coming up in about 20 minutes here, but you've also got the pink diamond tennis bracelet is on its way. It's happening today. It's going to be the one and only time we see it. This has taken literally 8 months to create. 8 months. We didn't even want to actually tell you we were working on it because it was so doubtful whether it was actually going to ever be achieved. So you know you got one shot at it. It's coming up. That's why I give you plenty of warning here. It's going to be about 50 minutes away. The pink diamond bracelet. It's a pink diamond tennis bracelet. It is fabulous stones. They're not little tiny. I didn't want to do a bracelet, even just because it would be a feat to just have any pink diamond tennis bracelet in natural stones like we do. I didn't want to do it teeny tiny and just have it be that little dental floss piece. I wanted to really bring it. And boy, did we do that. That's why it took a long time, because the stones are actually really sizable individually, but wait till you see it. The saturation, the size, the carat weight, the wearability, it's incredible. So heads up, about 45 minutes from right now, we'll see it. Want to show you something else that's really, really cool. Morganite on the way, and then let us know what requests you have. We'd love to get those in sooner rather than later, so we're all good to go. But take a look at this. This is that gold quartz, and then we're going to show you the brand new fancy facet. Oh, she fancy. Look at this. This is double-sided, prismatic, I call it. Prismatic to me sounds better than double-sided. It just, because it's kind of like the look is prismatic. The item number is 1243. And it is a very, very, very special morganite. Take a look. The inside of this big cushion cut square has all the checkerboard faceting that's on the other side. So let's take a look from that angle. That really shows you. It almost looks like a little bit like a pyramid facet at this point, but then it just wraps and wraps. Those are white diamonds around it. 29 points there. What you end up with, besides a 1301 showpiece, what you end up with here, and you don't actually have to leave it in rose gold, it's highly recommended though. So I would really strongly, the pinky tones of that stone, it's got that beautiful peachy pink tone, but it's saturated. That's where a lot of morganites fall. And let me give you a tip, because I've had a number of double-sided stones throughout the last couple of decades. Usually the double-sided stones can make a stone appear a lot lighter in saturation. So I've got to shout out the quality of this material, because the fact that it is double-sided the way it is, and still, because morganite's a light, at least it's a more pastel stone anyways. As a rule, morganite is, in general, it's a lighter stone. It's a pastel color. It usually has barely any trace of color whatsoever. So to be able to see the double-sided faceting, which is really opening up the light of the stone, it's really giving you that reflective quality off the surface in every angle. It kind of works like, imagine if you had like a princess cut diamond setting on top, but you're not taking away the beautiful pinky peachy colors. That's what's happening as a result of this fabulous cutting. It's just so reflective. It's almost like a disco ball in a way, but it really still maintains the color. So again, you know it's a really high quality stone with a great saturation level, the fact it's able to do that. Take a look, we've got a 1301, it's one only, and I'd recommend it as is. Here's what it looks like on the hand, because size is really important here. This is gonna be that really special square cushion cut. Look how pretty that is. See how it just, I mean, we didn't just all of a sudden, Tony didn't run out here and just add a sparkle filter to that camera lens. It's just the double-sided nature of the faceting there. And it's supposed to be $69.99. Well, that's a big part of it. Look at how it just razzle-dazzle me with those beautiful peachy pink, sunset tones. Goes with everything. I think morganite does, because it is that beautiful feminine blush pink, but normally would be a lot lighter. This is a really important stone, and we're going to take it really low. First caller on this one, get this unique morganite. You get the big size. You get that really special look. If you like sparkle, morganite's not usually one for like brilliance or sparkle, unless you cut it like this. It really is. We'll blow it out. $19.99 first caller. I want somebody to have it. And I feel like even if we left it at $49, it might stay. But when you drop a 13 karat fancy facet pattern, huge, high quality, collection grade morganite, and you get it under $2,000, it's gonna go. So that is here for $19.99. Let's take another close-up look at it. So really, the same facet pattern's happening on the inside. So when you look through it, through the top, it's almost like you're seeing, well, all the facet pattern across the surface, but you're seeing the facet pattern from behind it as well. This is why this would only be really utilized on a stone that's gonna have pristine clarity like this morganite does. That's where it's really gonna show off the best. So that'll be $19.99 if anybody would like it. We've still got our gold quartz collection. Have a big turquoise. Heads up, we're gonna flash something. We're gonna flash something for you. We're gonna flash something just because you guys are here and you heard about the big deal coming up today. Well, tomorrow there's even a bigger deal. Because it's this. Okay, that's all I can show you. That's all I can show you. Those huge yellow diamonds in a 4-stone band coming up tomorrow. You gotta be with us. We've replicated what we've had a couple of times from a designer where we needed to have 50 or 100. Well, tomorrow's the day. I don't have 50 or 100, but we do have a couple. So tomorrow is the day you'll see that big yellow diamond band. All right, let's get to it. We've got something really, really special coming up. I have got to show you this ametrine. Don't forget, we have a big, big Asher cut in a blue wing black D, pink diamond tennis bracelet. Just about 40 minutes now away. What do you think of this ametrine? About as deluxe and large, really beautiful cocktail ring, all hands on deck on that one. That's good. That's good. So that's good. Coming up, let's do a fire opal real quick. We've got a really special fire opal. One of our big challenges lately has not been bringing you high quality fire opal. It's been making it affordable, because everyone's been raving about this beautiful, high level, not just orange, but cherry red, bright neon, glowing, powerful stone. Well, most of them have been a little pricey. They've been bigger sizes, 3 carats, 4 carats, 5 carats. I've still got a big size here. It really looks big. It's a carat 06, but like any opal does, it's gonna look about double that. So you're getting a 2 carat visual. You've got a 6-point diamond weight. We have not seen this mounting. Tony, it's been a while, right? This makes me feel like I'm 20 years old again, starting in the business. That's what this makes me feel like. It's like, oh, I remember this mounting. I haven't seen it in forever. It is such a classic. It's still, you know, why we probably shied away from doing it more of late is because there's a lot of gold to make this mounting. Even with the cutout details you have, look at that double scalloped border. Look at there's a nice little touch of symbolism perhaps there with the way you have, those are heart shapes that are trios there on each side, open work, all coming together in the middle, meeting in the middle with the diamonds scattered within it. So you're still getting diamond presence. This is 1379. I'm so thrilled this is here. It's a 1 carat 06 it just looks like a 2 carat. Just to be clear, I mean, it really does. I mean, this is definitely, these are always deceiving, but in such a good way. You also have a choice of gold color, so it'll be white, yellow, or rose gold, totally up to you. This stone would look great in anything. And that's because it's top quality fire opal. It's 1379. So 1379 is the number. Carat 06 is the center. 6 points in the diamonds. Lots of gold in your choice. I just want to see if we have a fire opal lover out there. Most that we've seen lately have been 3,000 and up. Let's try to make something more affordable. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This is not a small ring. I have been offering a mounting like this for literally 21 years on television. Just haven't seen it in a long while. That's because do not let the negative space and the cutout fool you. It's got a lot of gold presence. It feels great. You can see how wide it is. I wouldn't call it a cigar band. It's not that wide. It's going to be for everybody, but it really does have a presence about it. And there is also a massive value that I'm going to do here. Because with all the great pieces and the great values we've seen, I really want to make something crazy affordable. And that's not easy to do in today's gold world alone. We've thrown in VS Diamonds, and not just any fire opal, a top quality, could pass for a really good Burma Ruby fire opal. That's what we're doing. And you are not going to pay $1,299, which is right here on this bag for this ring. There's the price. That's what we should be getting today. Let me help you out here because we have a lot of pieces that are gone. We have a couple designer one-of-a-kinds that are here. I want to make sure this goes, and we know how in demand the big fire opals have been of late. We know what's happening there. We know how popular they've been. We know how many people want one. If you'd like this piece, let me help you out on the price tag as well, and not even do it for $1,000. At $999, done, right? No question, great value, it's gone. But we're going to do better than that. And I would love for you to experience the best fire opal the world has ever offered us. It's right here. And we make it affordable because that's what we do. We do that on everything that we bring to the absolute highest level. It's all about value, quality first. That is a non-negotiable. We can never stray from the quality standards we have. But after that, we find a way, we figure a way, we get you the big, big value. This is not even $999 or $888 or $777 or $699. This has a $1,300, should be priced today, and it's a beautiful look. And you've got all the top color. You've got all the top clarity and glow that is giving, and it's not even $699. So come on in. This is why we haven't seen this mounting in a while. It's tougher to do this kind of gold weight and make it affordable. We are doing that here, though, today because it's not even $699. So who wants quality fire opal? Because again, just because it's not $3,000 does not mean it's not got that quality we look for, that we're all loving, that we're all hoping to get. This makes it easy. It's $599 instead. So take it down. We just took over 50% off. And then it's funny to see the, as it moves left and right here, you almost see the glow of the red inside. Do you notice this? Inside the heart cutouts, you see almost like a little reflection of the glow. It's really a beautiful, I mean, it's aptly named, right? Fire opal. I wouldn't say it's aptly named when it's traditional colors like those light yellows, but when you start to get this really high quality red, orange, beautiful, even like a little bit of fuchsia pink mix, that's when it really brings the fire. So we've only got a couple of those. Let me know because I only have a couple stones that are going to match like that, and that is here if you'd like it. We'll give it 60 seconds at $599. Big emerald pendant is here. The ruby and pink sapphire ruffle ring is here. We've got our gold quartz and our morganite. That's about all that remains from the show so far. So let us know what requests you have. We had a nice little flurry of requests early on. We'll be taking those all day. I think everybody's probably hanging on for that bracelet. Probably gathering, probably checking. Are you checking credit card limits and doing all that? Going, okay, let's all gather. Or maybe you're doing the jewelry circle pool, like getting all the jewelry loving friends together and thinking about like pooling the money together to timeshare the bracelet. No, you don't need to. This is also going to be a great value. So yeah, don't think you can make a pink diamond tennis bracelet a great value. I'm going to do that. So we've got a lot of fun to be had today, but stay with us for that one. It's only about 30 minutes away. $599 on this one. Do not wait. That should be long gone. And it's not. So here it is. Any questions, requests? How we doing? Well, good? All right. So let's keep moving. All right, so coming up, no fire opals today? All right. Well, at least we tried to bring something a little more affordable in the fire opal range. Not always easy to do. We're leaving it that quality. At this point, I'm not going to bring you the yellow stones anymore. You know, the light yellows that kind of cloud. They're also usually cloudy. I mean, that's the thing. This is not just about the color. It's about the clarity and the glow. There's not that foggy haze that you sometimes get in fire opals. You've got the top quality in color, but you also have a great clarity that's completely transparent all the way through. Okay, so let's just show you this big ruby. Or do you want to see sapphires in hoops with emerald cuts all the way through in multiple colors? Or we can show you a tanzanite with paraibas. Or we have a big turquoise. So there's just a lot to get to. This one's been nicely discounted, $64.21, just a reminder. I know not everybody's into combination rings. I am. I love them. I think they're super cool. I think it's just so outside the box because most everything has just diamonds around it as an accent, if at all. Well, this is really, truly, it's the showcase of neons because the Blue Wing Block D is in fact a neon stone. And we have paired it with a stunning set of identically matched trillion cut paraibas, also neon. And that takes a 3-stone style to the most elite level because you have a 1431 cushion cut in the middle, you have 36 points of neon paraibas among your two. They are matched to perfection and they are bright. There are plenty of paraibas out there that are also lighter, more pastel. Obviously, they can be hazy. They have their own clarity issues. They're known for clarity issues. But when you see this, it's got to be the right tone of paraiba and it's got to be bright. If it's going to sit next to and it's going to live its life next to a blue wing, it's got to be real good paraiba. That's what this is. So you have $64.21. You might have seen it before. It's just a little closeout deal here for you. It's not just about, though, if you're thinking, well, there are no diamonds, so maybe that's not going to be as valuable. It's obviously a lot tougher to get 2 matched trillion cut paraibas in top quality and color than it is diamonds. So even if you had a carat, 2 carats, 3 carats, you name it, in diamonds around that tanzanite, nothing is going to compare to the value or the special nature or the importance of having paraiba tourmalines, especially when they're also a fancy cut. So there's a lot happening in this piece that makes it extremely high level. But also for those of you that say, I don't know about wearing such a big tanzanite, I'm not sure if that's going to work. This is also by not adding diamonds every which way around it, it makes it also, I think, really, really, really wearable. For being a big stone, it's more wearable because it's the 3-stone style. So you're not adding a lot of extra length to it. Let's take a look at it. You'll see it on the hand, then you be the judge on, wearability for you, but it also is a 1431. So let's keep that in mind with all that red flash happening. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and then we're getting really close to top of the hour. Pink diamond bracelet at the bottom of the hour. This is 33 minutes from now. We will unveil the first of its kind, probably the only one we'll ever see in a pink diamond tennis bracelet, so stay with us. But look at all that beautiful flash, glow, saturation, all of that. Started at $19,999, doesn't probably need to stray, or does it? Because not everybody's going to want a 14 karat. And this is the only one we have with a trillion cut paraiba matched on each side. This reminds me when we saw mehenges with blue wing. It's like that is a match made in heaven because you have neon and neon. But this with the blue greens, and look at each one because those are important. Those are super important stones. And look at each one, how clean and bright and beautifully rare cut they are. But it's not even $10,000. So now we're talking. It's not $99.99 or $88.88. Sometimes a piece just, it's been here a minute, it's time for it to go. So sometimes you got to do the markdowns that make it happen, that make it a simple, easy, it will find a home deal and somebody will enjoy it for a lifetime. And instead of being even $8,000 or $7,000 or $6,000, it's not $59.99. And this is what we live to do, but this blue wing material, which there's your finished under gallery, so it's still got that going on. Even though it's a 3-stone style, not even really necessary, but we made sure it's finished and perfect on the inside. It's not $59, it's not $58, it's not $57.99. Welcome to the biggest markdown on our 14 karat and one of our largest stones overall. In a ring, it's $57.77 to one collector out there today, and that's going to be it. We do have a big ruby 341 that's new. That's coming up in the show, so that'll be fun. 341 ruby, 18 karat gold, also in a 3-stone style. Hint, hint, we got the 3 stones here. And then we have a 1.5 carat yellow diamond. Don't forget, got a big deal on a yellow diamond today. It's a 1.5 carat, which is a really tough size to find. So if you have any requests, get them in. We'll try to let's do a wheel really quickly here as the hour is about to turn. I have 4 pieces that I selected here that I thought were not really even intended to be a wheel, but I thought it'd be more fun to put them together and make this just timely and make it more time efficient as well. So let me show you what we have. They're all big rings. I'm going to start with a pearl trio. Okay, this is going to fly. First of all, look at the quality. I wanted to put this up first before we zoom back so you can see the individual quality of each pearl. Golden pearl, white pearl, Tahitian pearl all together. That will be all a 10 millimeter round on each. And then the diamonds kind of scattered within. So that's option number 1. And that is not going to last. You know that. With the big diamonds, 4 of those. And there's even a little curve to the band. Now, we also are going to see something here we don't have often. It is citrine. Look at this. The ladder design, the beautiful, I mean, really cool to do those corner tip prongs like that and make those pave. Let's get this one at home. This is that turquoise emerald combination. So really high-end designer pieces so far. It will continue. That one will lean a little bit. And then here's another one we don't see. Don't see citrine very often. We also don't see peridot very often, but we get a lot of requests. And next month is August. And so that would be the August birthstone in that round top quality peridot. So lots to get to on this wheel, but certainly limited ideas. And yes, we only have one of the pearl ring in the yellow gold. That one's got to stay. So does the turquoise. That will also stay. So this one stays in yellow. Forgive that it leans a little bit. It does, but again, well, maybe, hold on. There we go. That's better. So the yellow gold stays for the turquoise. The yellow gold stays for the triple pearl. The citrine and the peridot, you get to choose. Welcome to the show. Top of the hour's here. So glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday, one and all. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. This is a big wheel that we have with a lot of great jewelry, but you've got to see what we have for the next 2 hours. I would not go anywhere if I were you. Yes, in a half an hour, we're going to bring you that pink diamond tennis bracelet. I don't know of anything else in the world that exists like it, so you definitely want to see what we've been working on for 8+ months to bring one beautiful bracelet here. That's coming up in 30 minutes. The countdown is on. We also have this wheel we're going to get to now. If you have any requests, get those in. We got a lot of markdowns, but we also have a lot of brand new. And that's the beauty of it. We're taking the brand new and marking it down. So it doesn't just have to be a piece that, oh, been there, done that, seen that. It's all being marked down on our Saturday sales show. So big moment here for you to collect the jewelry you love. That's why we're also saying get those requests in so we can show you whatever you'd like to see. But let's take a look at this wheel because they're going to go. And we only have those 4. So come on in, one of a kinds here. And how about that cushion cut? Also, by the way, this is a fancy facet pattern too, the citrine. It's got a little checkerboard faceting, kind of like what we saw in the morganite. Not double-sided this time around, but checkerboard faceting. 3 10-millimeter pearls are here. Large turquoise. That turquoise is going to be a 319 from Sleeping Beauty, but also Asher cut emeralds. And then you got that stunning round. It's like demontoid or peridot. I don't know. It is a peridot, but it's a round, so it's got a lot of high style to it. Great look. And of course, that brilliance, bringing the brilliance to an also usually hazy stone, but not here, not today, not even $1,000 a piece. Let's make this quick. Anything you want, guys. Anything you want. I will, Myra, I will have an Asher cut tanzanite. Yes, I will. And it's got princess cuts, and you heard correct. So yes, she says, bring out the Asher cut. So we've got that coming up within the show also. So just a lot to get to. Really, truly stay with us. 2 hours left. It's going to fly by, but let's make this a party, okay? Not even $9.99. I'm pretty thrilled about it because 2 stones we hardly ever see. 2 completely custom designer pieces here in the turquoise and the pearl. If you can't decide, I love this pearl ring because so many of you say to me all the time, well, I can't decide. Do I want a white pearl? Do I want a Tahitian? Or do I want a golden South Sea pearl? I can't decide. Well, this solves it because most people are not going to be able to say, let me just get one of each. Because big pearls of exotic colors like this are going to be more pricey. You see them on the show all the time, right? So not everybody can say, yeah, get me a black pearl, a golden pearl, a white pearl, and if they're $4,000 a piece, no problem, I'll take one of each. Not everybody can do that. So if that's the case, get this ring, be done. They're all together. You get all the colors. You get, again, as long as you like yellow gold, it's got to stay. But they're not even $9.99. They're not even $899 either. Let's say goodbye to all 4 rings right here, right now. We'll give them 60 seconds, and they're only $888 a piece to get them. Take a look at this. Anything you want on that wheel, $888 while they last. So this is your chance to pick them up. So it's a really, really, really important style you have here. And on any one of them, they're all so unique and special, and some of those stones, again, not very frequently seen on our show. We got all the carat weights. It's a 230 on the peridot that's in the middle there. Of course, the middle and the front, that's that bright lime green. I mean, that is like the definition of lime green, right? With all the diamond weight around it. That'll be a 230, 26 points in diamonds. The citrine is going to be a 274. That's going to have 20 points in diamonds. The pearls, 10 millimeters each. That's incredible. That's really special. Then you've got the 12 points in the diamonds as well. There's only 4 of those, so they're 3-pointers each. That's a good look. That's the yellow gold only. Then we also have over here the turquoise. That's our 319 with some big. Those are really beautiful Asher cut emeralds there. Bezel set in the corners, if you will. Loving that. That is fabulous. Okay, here we go. Final call. Waiting to see. We've got a couple last-minute calls coming in, so let's see if we can help anybody there with any questions you have, because obviously we can try these on for you. Would love to try them on, give you all those details yet again so you know everything you need to know about your fabulous pieces before we go and move away from this wheel. I think everyone's just waiting on the pink diamond bracelet. Yeah, probably going, I think I'll wait. Well, we'll do that in just a little. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's definitely, I was figuring, when I saw this piece, because I didn't see the price, I saw the piece. And when I saw the piece, because I know TVON pretty well. Been here 7 years, know the prices, know the values, but we're kind of in, uncharted territory here with the pink diamond tennis bracelet. I really thought it was going to be like $25,000. Yes? Pearl first. Here's the pearl. They like our designer jewelry. Well, that's going to be item number 0097, Will, on the triple pearl. That's what it looks like. Again, 10 millimeters each. Diamond weight at 12 points. 4 stones, beautifully scattered between the pearls. They look like they're just floating there, don't they? And that's a one only in the yellow gold. So that'll be $888. They also want to see the turquoise, right? So let me show the turquoise on the hand here, which is also only yellow gold. That is a 319. We're a little busy on the phone line, so we have a little backup, so just bear with us. This is item number 1071, Will. It's also one of a kind. It's the 319 turquoise. 16 points in the emeralds, another 19 points in the diamonds that frame it. I'll tell you, those are some gleaming, bright emeralds. I know they're not huge. They're not intended to be. They're accent stones, but the way they're set in those bezels, north, east, south, and west around your turquoise, that's $888 as well. Which one would you like, Will, or would you like to take them both? Jason, any questions on this wheel? Allison, any questions on the wheel? Anybody? Questions? No, we're all good. All right, so we got a flurry of phone calls, but they're not on this wheel. Did I say something that offended people? I don't know. You always wonder, what did I say? No, I wouldn't do that, at least not intentionally. All right, coming up. I'm just happy I have a little bit of a voice today because as of a few hours ago, I was in San Diego. I was in San Diego yesterday for a baseball game. And happy to say, got the victory. But it did take 10 innings, and there was a lot of use of my vocal cords. I was screaming and yelling and hooting and hollering most of the night. So I'm happy I've got a voice at all. But it was so worth it. Oh. Yes. Citrine, let me try that on. That's going to be item number 7915. Take a look. Take a look. One of the best games I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of games. Terry? Same Terry who had the Savorite request, or a different one? Different Terry? Same Terry? We've got an Imperial coming up. Woo, woo. Wait, different Terry. Okay, Terry, we've got your Imperial coming up right after this wheel. Thank you for that request. Let's do it. Anybody else? Questions? How we doing? We all good? This one's any gold. That I like in the yellow, but that's any gold you want. Isn't that great to have those contemporary pave corners to your prongs there? That looks really good. You got the open work on the sides, that little split there, triple pave rows on the sides, $888. All right, let's keep moving. Will, what did you decide on your two? Leaving them both? Still thinking about it. Do you have any questions for me before we move along? Let me know if you have any questions or if I can help out in any way. The value is so there. It is there on all 4. Okay, Terry's request. Yay, one of my favorite Imperials. What would you like? Okay. Oh, she's letting me shop for her. Oh boy. Oh, the pressure. The pressure. Because you know at $888 what I'm going to say. But if you had to choose one, that's impossible. Look at how fun they are. I got to say, I'm a huge turquoise fan. If you don't have a turquoise, I'm a big believer in the wearability of a turquoise. But then I look at the pearls and go, well, there's all 3 colors. They're really wearable as well. So don't put that pressure on me. But I like the turquoise. I really like the turquoise, and also emeralds with it. A unique combination you just don't see. Very special look. Let me know. Okay, coming up, let's get moving. Anybody? Citrine gone, I think. Peridot nobody's asked about, which is really interesting because we'll get a lot of requests for peridot and usually don't have one to show. And then we also have, again, Will is trying to decide still with his collar. What do you think? Let me know what you decide there, and we'll let everyone else know what's still available, either the turquoise or the triple pearl. Let's show this for Terry. Oh, be still my heart. Look at that. Look at that. Sometimes with these stones, we've been spoiling you totally with these gorgeous colors of imperial, but this, you know what's great about this individual stone is the colors, so there, the saturation level, but it's all the way through. There's really no transition of lighter to darker to medium color, it's just all the way through. It's the consistency of the color from top to bottom, side to side, but it's still gonna give you life. Like the imperial does something. We'll show you when it's on the hand. But this is item number 498, and it's really fabulous. Will, are we going turquoise or are we going triple pearl? Triple pearl, triple play? I didn't see a triple play. Saw a lot of double plays. Last time I was there last year, I saw a cycle. I saw someone hit for the cycle. That didn't happen yesterday either. Holly, we've got a tanzanite. Wait, Victor, this is one of my favorite rings of all time. You have to tell Holly. I love this ring, so thank you for letting me show it. But Terry, if you like this one, this is the 380 Imperial. It also has 88 points in diamonds. That is a solid, look at that triple row of diamonds that goes underneath. 5 rows total, triple row under. Rose gold I love with this stone. I mean, it's the complement to the stone. And then this is where you get to see the fun of imperial, the elevators of light, the famous elevators of light here through the stone. 88, that's got to be more than 88 points in diamonds. I'm going to just say 88 with a little asterisk because you might be getting more. I'll do something crazy here. It was $12,999 to start. One of our top imperials we have. Terry, take it from me. I've seen all good ones, and I know that they've been hard to really separate because they've all been so good lately, but this one is just tippity top, and we're going to make it better than even 10, better than 5. And I love that it's come down less than $49.99. Like, this is another huge markdown just today. On the way out, because it was requested, we're going to do $4,499 instead. So another $500 extra from where it was literally a few minutes ago. It was $49.99. At the lowest, now we're taking an extra $500 off for you just to make that easy. And then here's another perspective on it. I'll put that with the pear-shaped point down just so you can see another perspective of those colors and those real true pink and orange blends together. So Holly, we've got the trillion cut tanzanite that is to die for. It really is special. So that's going to be coming up. Love it. It's a 410. It's in a bridge. And trillions just, they're fabulous. They're fabulous. It's one of the best ways I think you can ever take a blue wing block D and have it cut. Do we have Terry thinking about this one? Is Terry thinking about it? Any questions before we move along? Because I know Holly's waiting patiently for hers. So any questions from Terry, or maybe she's not on the line? Okay. So let me know on that one. Got an extra $500 off for you. And then here we go. Trillion. Bridge. Different bridge than what we're seeing now, but 9372 is coming up, and I'm going to decide. Oh, and one more thing. Hey, Terry, just want to point this out because I know it's harder to see there. You've got the gallery. There's an extra pave V in the gallery on one side. So I think that's a really pretty look there. Just a little extra attention to detail, which I think is, well, I highly appreciate. So let's get to our trillion cut blue wing. Oh, look at that. Yes, it's as good as I remember it, maybe even better. It's been a while since we've had this. Thank you again for the request. 9372 is the item number. This is the 410. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes. And the pink, 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 red that you see coming through. Thank you, trillion cut, because you know these trillions and rounds, which typically light up a little bit better because of their facet pattern. What they often sometimes do, they might just give you the white light, right? You see that here. But this one does not have any of that kind of bright white light taking over from the reds. And I think that's what makes this one really important to remember, is that you have that special brilliance. I know, Blue, what's that? Oh my gosh, this is just, can I just say for anybody who likes a trillion cut, how long has it been since we've seen a trillion? We're still seeing a little bit of regularity to the blue wing block Ds, but not the trillion cuts. The diamond weight is at 1.16 carats. So there's a lot. You know why that is? You see how this bridge in particular, the stone is so much wider than the bridge itself, so it really sits up on the platform. That, like, when you see it on, you'll see what I mean. It's really sitting above and beyond. This is more the look than any other bridge, where it looks like you stacked multiple bands together underneath it. So it's like your 3-in-1. And I don't mean like the shampoo, because nobody likes that. I don't mean that. Like the 3-in-1 in a good way, where it's like 3 rings in one, but none of the hassle of stacking, layering, doing anything like that. We're talking about like stacked, 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 like you have a ring guard already on. And I think that happens more, you get more of that look when there's a longer length to the overall platform, the bigger diamond halo, the big trillion cut, that, and the fact that it's, oh, we got a $69.99 price tag, I kid you not. So since the last time I saw it, it's gone up, as it should. And it should do that, right? But not on my show. It's not $69.99, I won't stand for it. Let's make it even more affordable. And if anybody wants a trillion, it has been so rare to see them, you know that. And there's all that red. I love a trillion because it's bright and because it's, for lack of a better term, sparkly. But usually that sparkle takes away a little bit of that bright red flash. That's what we know is so characteristic and so exclusive to Blue Wing Block D. It's one of the hallmarks of Blue Wing Block D, is to have that red flash. So there are some that will stray a little bit from the rounds and the trillions, because even though we love the sparkle, we don't want to miss out on that red flash. That's where this stone, this individual stone, has the rest bead, is because it's still giving you all those reds. It's still giving you the brilliance, the sparkle, the razzle dazzle, the poppity pop pop, all within the stone. So it's really lively, it's really bright, plus you get the big diamond halo. That's why this bridge usually is at a carat. This one has to be even larger diamonds around for the trillion, because that's why you get up in that carat 16 diamond weight overall. It is just a huge markdown. Anybody love it? Call me on trillions. You know there are very few Blue Wings overall left, very few in trillions, because that has always been one of the more difficult, one of the more rare, one of the more special cuts. Take a look at it. It's not even $69.99. What'd you decide? We're going to make this $1,999. Easy, easy, easy on that one. Yes. Oh, good. Who was it? Gladys. Thank you, Gladys. Gladys ended up with the turquoise and emerald combination. Thank you. I hope she loves it. Gladys, will you let me know when you get it, and let me know if we made the right choice? I'll just say that, if we made the right choice, I feel like I maybe had a little influence in that, and I know you'll love it. I know you'll love it, Gladys. So remember, Perido's still here, Triple Pearl's still here. I think our Imperial's still here, right? Nobody took the Imperial yet? The Terry request? Yes. Yes. It is available. Let me try it on again. So is the tanzanite we had earlier with the Paraibas. Paraiba. Just a little extra flavor to my Paraiba pronunciation today. Well, I was only like 15 miles from the border all day yesterday, so I'm, feeling a little extra flavor. Paraiba. So the Paraiba tanzanite collection is still here. This one is verifying. Let me know if anybody's got it. Let me know if Holly's got it. Let me know, Will, if you've got it. Jason, you're not on the phone. Nope. But he's getting a good morning stretch in. Good. Did you already get your workout in today? Feeling fresh and ready to tackle the Saturday? It's always good to get work behind you. I love that. Love that. All right, $19.99. That's here? All right, so let me know. We're verifying on this one. And then, countdown time. We have 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes, yay, till the pink diamond tennis bracelet. Haven't flashed it, not even going to. Not until, we're almost there. 12 minutes away. Allison, any questions? Yes. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, which one? I have to, remind me? No. She's asking about a ruby she bought earlier this week and about where it'll sit on the hand, and I don't remember which ruby it was, Gladys. Oh, I do know it then. That's all I need. What's the question about it? Yeah, it can. Oh no, you don't need to size up. Go with your traditional ring size on that ring. And was that the one with the halo? 52 points, yeah. You don't need to size up, Gladys. It will work on a middle finger. I will tell you, I don't know what size your middle finger or how big your hand is. I would prefer that style on the ring finger. That's how I would wear it. Just proportionally with the size of it, I would wear that particular ring on the ring finger. But yes, it would work on a middle finger as well. And you don't need to size up. Okay, so coming up, speaking of rubies, what's that, Jess? Oh, were you talking to me? No. Okay, coming up. Take a look at this. Something new and something, oh, not again. Wait a minute. What is going on with these rubies lately? These rubies, every ruby, I don't care, 1 carat, 2 carat, now we're up into a 341. Are you kidding me? I'll tell you that my first reaction when I saw this ring today, just not on camera, not obviously, just sitting in an office. I thought to myself, this is me. Jewelry business for 21 years, selling nothing but fine high-end jewelry. The second I saw this, I felt like I was no longer sitting in an office in TVON Studios. I felt like I was on Rodeo Drive, and I could there's like music playing and angels singing and, you know, $500,000 cars lining the street. And I felt like I was peering at this ruby at the store window of the top designer flagship store. This is everything. This ruby is just reads money, just expensive, high-end, super special. It's everything about it. This is the kind of thing that's in a store window that you're almost hesitant to even go in to ask, because they always say if you need to ask, you probably can't afford it, right? That's what they always say. It's one of those stones that the size, the clarity, and the 3-stone style yet again. Told you earlier when I had the Tanzanite with Paraibas, I say, you know what, we're gonna have a 3-stone style in rubies. This is it. And we're talking about a 341. So it's one thing to get superstar clarity in a 1 carat or below, but you start to get into these much bigger sizes of ruby, which are so rare to achieve. This is why we forgive them as they get larger and larger. We expect them to have opacity. We expect them to give us no clarity, no glow. This is a 341. Brand new today. Item number is 1380. It's a 341 ruby. It's glowing from every angle. The entirety of the stone is really ruby perfection. It's also this month's birthstone. Keep that in mind. It's 18 karat solid gold. Well, of course, if we could do a higher purity in gold, trust me, this one would deserve it. You just don't, right? Then you've got the 3-stone, the 2 big pear-shaped VS diamonds on either side. All that build up to give you a great discount. That's all we're doing. So take a look at it. Our 341 oval is here. This is really special. We even did it in 2-tone, which I think is genius because the ruby itself looking so good in the yellow gold setting. Of course, the white diamonds, well, they look best in the white gold setting. So here it all is together. And there, look at that, 18K solid. This is what really high end. If you've got an important stone, truly important, if you've got a stone that's $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a carat, this is usually how they're set. That's why I feel like, look at that, we're coming even closer. Why not? 18K solid 2-tone, 341 oval, 55 points among the pairs. So they're almost 30 points each. And just, it's outstanding. It is outstanding. What can I say? It's that piece. If you just have that real good taste, like that really high-end taste where you've got the radar that just, you're always gonna find the most expensive thing in the store, on the menu, in the neighborhood, whatever it is, on the lot, whatever it is, you just always gravitate. This is the one you should have in our ruby collection. It's out of our private collection. Now it's gonna be in one of your collections. It is just spectacular in every way, but there is only one. We are now about 7 minutes away from the diamond tennis bracelet, so let me get to this, and I'm making it a really pedestrian price because honestly, we should probably be getting 300 grand for that, and we're not. Anywhere else, that would be a deal. I know you can laugh all day you want because we're used to TVON Fantasyland pricing, but that is a $300,000 piece easy. Anywhere you go, it would not be wrong to ask $100,000 a carat for that stone, and we're under that. So take a look at it on, because this is what a 3 carat 41, I know it's not every day we see a 341 ruby. That's what it looks like. Pure luxury here, that side to side across the hand look. Of course, this month's birthstone, it is out of Burma. It's got that clarity that, yes, even from a distance on the hand, you are still seeing that clarity just shine and glow through. But it's also not 300,000, and it's not even 30. That's your, okay, so you're walking down Rodeo and you do like the ring, and you walk in and you do ask the price, and they say 300,000, and you maybe step back or gasp and start to walk away, and they say, wait, come back. We'll do it for 90% off. And you're going, really? You stop back, you stop in your tracks, and you say, I'll take it. 90% off. That's what we just did. Obviously, around here, we are getting you a better price than 90% off what retail would rightfully be, and we're going to make it even better than even 30 or 20 or 10. And that's about right there. If we do $99.99, that's about goodbye time. That's when we can really confidently say that ruby's going to be gone. It's a 341. This is not the norm. I know we see big rubies on occasion, but this is so not normal to see a stone like that. And how about those huge diamonds? We'll say it again. You could have 3 carats in diamonds, but it would not be as high luxury as having 2 that are 55 points total, because these are 2 individual huge stones, VS, each of them, pear shapes. Oh, looks perfect, because then that just instantly just really is the symmetry we love of the 3 stone, but also that point, having the point down away from the hand so it goes in either direction, really gives it that beautiful simplicity of having that setting style. It's not even $99.99. This one's going to go. If you have been waiting for ideal, you don't want to compromise anything. You're not willing to say, I want a bigger size, but I understand I'm going to have to get less clarity. You want it all in your ruby, including a really silly low price. It's all happening on this ring right here, right now, but it's not even $99. It's not even $88.88. This gets a little crazy already, but $88.88, guess what? It's not. I don't know why we're doing this. We should really, truly leave it at 25 grand. It's nothing for a 3. Remember, 3 carats one thing. This is another 341. And as you get bigger and bigger and bigger, it's so rare to get that in chromium-rich rubies that 41 points of extra over the 3 carat mark, that makes a very big deal. We usually top out at 2. We had one earlier, gone. But there's a 2 carat, and then it gets so much more. I mean, we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times more rare to get to a 3. And then you go, you're already now in that really, it's like the exponential scale of diamonds. It's not just like adding an extra carat is the same amount of extra price, because it really gets rare when you go from 1 to a 2 to a 3, then to a 4. So it gets rare every time, every cycle, if you will, so that when you've got a 341, that's major. It's not even $88.88. It's going to go. This month's birthstone's like the ultimate July birthstone piece. It's the ultimate 3 stone. Take a look at it. We're going to make it better than $88.88. This is for one caller, obviously, and no other stone in our inventory like it. We are now 3 minutes away from our big show special, so stick around. But this is going to be $7,999, and I cannot believe what we're doing here. $79.99 only. Good luck. That is for one caller, and yep, outstanding. Outstanding deal, discount, and value happening right there. So major moment. Anybody who would like it, let me know. Just one though. And then let me also show you from all the different angles here so you can really see that move, so you can watch that clarity glow all the way through like it's doing, how big those diamonds are. They look even bigger. I tell you, if I would have guessed, I would have guessed a half carat each on those. They're beautiful pear shape. Brilliant cuts you have. There's that 2-tone. That's going to be how we would recommend to leave it. You can see the finishing behind the ruby, and then all that white gold to the band. Nice wider band as well. We didn't go skimpy on the band. That is just a hugely important value. One caller. Let's see who's got it. It is special. There's no question, but I think maybe the true achievement here, normally you just say it's just having the ruby of that size and clarity and quality. Honestly, I think it's the price. It's the price, because if you have a ruby, that's half the battle, but it should never be under $8,000 to get it, never. So we are just 90 seconds away. So I think we're probably going to start telling you about this tennis bracelet. Yay! And that's probably why our phones are also lighting up, because you've heard about it and you don't want to miss it, and I don't blame you, because 8 months in the making, really it's 7 years, and really it's, well, 21 years in the making, because I've never had anything like this. We have 4 callers. Is anybody taking the ruby? Because we've got the bracelet, and I know we're getting ready. This is a moment. It really is. It's a moment. History going to be made in about 30 seconds here. History's going to be made. I'm going to bring you a pink diamond tennis bracelet with all big, natural pink diamonds in round brilliance. Sure, I'd love to. Here's the ruby on the hand one more time. We have 3 people verifying on this one, by the way, so just to let you know. I missed out on something yesterday just by seconds, and I was literally in the process of buying something, and then poof, gone. Somebody else snagged it. Oh, agonizing, right? I mean, it's just, especially when you know it's not something that is readily available or is coming back or there's another option. So here you go. It's right here. $79.99. Only one. Jason, are you thinking about this one? Jess, are you thinking about it? Everyone's on the pink diamonds that haven't even appeared yet? Oh, I'm sorry, Jess, what are you getting? Something else? Okay. Will's you've got the ruby? Will's taking the ruby. Thank you. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, I've been waiting and wanting to say that for a while. Let's take a look at what's next. Welcome to the show. We're halfway through our Saturday. Glad you're with us today. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we're so glad you're here, especially right now. Ruby is gone. Call us. We've had 90 minutes of jewelry. We've had a lot of great pieces, a lot of great values. I don't know if anything is going to rival what's coming up right now. This is our one and only. Truly, it was a pipe dream to start. It was something we really, you'd asked for it, right? We talked about doing it. We'd always thought about maybe trying to create something like this, but didn't really know if it'd ever be a reality. Today's the day. Right now is the moment. Call your friends. I mean, just to even, not that everyone's going to be able to get it, but just to be able to see it. Because I've done my due diligence, haven't been able to find anything else out there in the world at large like it. Keeping in mind that when we bring pink diamonds, there's one rule we have. It's got to be natural. Now, that's always the way it is. Small stones, bigger stones, accent stones, whatever it is. It's got to be a natural, unheated, untreated pink diamond. Those are so tough to get. Now, when you want to go to one of the icons in all of jewelry, like a tennis bracelet style, which is defined by basically a link style bracelet that has stones going from one end to the other. Truly, they're typically in white diamonds, right? And it's the whole length, so it's going to move across the wrist, and it's going to be that classic wearable. It's also a stackable, it's a wearable, it's all those things. But we had the dream well, it really started about a year plus ago. We decided, and you guys had asked for it. You saw our pink diamonds and rings here and there as a one of a kind and said, wonder if they could ever do a pink diamond tennis bracelet. We've certainly had white diamond tennis bracelets. We make those the biggest value out here. But we got to work, and it wasn't easy. And it took time. And it was literally a labor of love that took over 8 months to create, to get enough stones. And we didn't want to make it tiny, because we know from having all these different white diamond tennis bracelet versions, we kind of know what you like. And we want to make it something significant and substantial, yet wearable. We want you to feel comfortable wearing it every day, just like you would a white diamond tennis bracelet. You could even stack it and layer it with your white diamond tennis bracelet. Totally up to you. But it is here. It is here today only. It is right now. It's 1390. It is truly solid pink diamonds. We're talking one end to the other in 7 inches. If you need it lengthened, we have a couple of stones in case. Let's say you want to do a 7.5 or 8. Talk to your operator. There's a little extra expense for that because we're custom making it, but essentially we're just asking you to help with the labor, and then we can do the stones and the gold for free. So you'll talk to your operator if you need longer. I didn't want to leave you out if you need a 7.5 or 8. But it's in rose gold, as pink diamonds usually are. So it'll be that great rose gold edition. Really, the stones are big enough where it's just all about the stones. We don't ever do our tennis bracelets where it's one little speck of a diamond and then a lot of gold around it. We really make it about the individual diamonds. That's what's important. The diamonds have to be the star. That's what's happening here. And now I know you're ready for it, because this is what I've not been wanting to share too much, because usually pink diamonds, you'd be thrilled to just get a half carat of them, maybe 75 points. We have got 2.5 carats in pink diamonds, which means that each and every individual stone, they are the same size all the way through the length of the bracelet. That means that each and every pink diamond here, they are not merely accents, they're big stones. Each and every individual stone is over 5 points a piece, identically matched for cut, clarity, and of course, more importantly, the color. So we are thrilled to bring this to you. Without further ado, time to bring it out. I'm going to coil it as best I can here. Bigger stones are harder to wrap in a tiny little tight circle, but we're going to try to do that just so you can see the consistency in one look at it. Then of course I'll have it on my wrist here. You can see it like that. It's just beautiful. Rose gold only, so no decisions to make except what length do you need. If it's the classic 7, well, that's going to be here at an incredible price. If you need a little longer, oh my goodness, let's zoom back. Here it is. I've looked and looked and looked. I don't know of anywhere else in the planet that you can find something like this, even in, like, let's say, like a heated treated stone. Let me just center it up for you. Oh my goodness. And the way it's made. And I know the reaction is 2.5 carats of natural pink diamonds all the way around a bracelet. Oh, there's a lot of gold in a bracelet like this as well. The natural thought process is probably, I know it was mine, was, okay, so $50,000, that'll be great. We'll have that one caller who gets to shop it at $50,000. But it's not. That's the beauty of this. And really, it's tough to put a price tag on something like it, because if you can't find a legitimate comparison, if there is nothing else like it, if there is no set retail, or you're comparing it to something that's crystals or simulated or synthetic stones, that's a different animal entirely. And really, truly, it's tough to find anything I've been not able to find. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist out there. Certainly, it's tough to be everywhere all the time. But honestly, I don't know where you're going to find anything like this. And if it took us this long to create it, well, and we've got access to more stones than most, well, this is your moment. So here's what we have. 5+ pointers each. Beautiful saturation level to each and every one. Let me kind of tip it up to your eye a little bit here. The whole idea is to show you the consistency by showing you a couple of layers here, like a little double-decker diamond bus. Now this is what we've been waiting for. Maybe it's the piece you didn't know you were waiting for, but now that you see it, you go, okay, yeah, that would be up my alley. That's what I'm looking for. That would be a great piece to stack or to layer or create that whole arm candy thing going on. Here's what we're going to do. What do? How do you put a price on something that doesn't exist? How do you actually price a piece of this level? Well, I'll tell you this, gold tennis bracelets right now, just the gold in a tennis bracelet of this size, that's about $5,000 on its own. Then the pink diamonds are really, when you're talking about putting them together in this quantity, in this size, it really is kind of a priceless idea. But this is also TVON, and if there is a caller out there that wants to own this, you do not need to have $50,000 today. Yes, I love this. As we always do, we're making it a value, we're making it affordable, and really probably a lot more affordable than we ever should, because it's a premium type of product. This is where are you going to find it? This is more about opportunity. And usually in this world we live in, when you have something that's exclusive or rare or special or inimitable, it's not cheap, right? That's a fact. We're going to do something crazy here. And I don't have anybody on the phone lines except for maybe Jason. You've got somebody kind of thinking about it. The good news is this. You can't put a price on it, but I will. My job is to make sure it's not just a price, but it's a great price. Maybe even a shocking price. Maybe even a too good to be true. I want to see if we have anybody thinking about it. Come on in if you are. We've got a couple people on the phone lines, a little leery at the $50,000. Don't worry, we're going to help you, as we do. And this is going to be your chance of a lifetime, and I would not rest on the fact that, oh, I'll wait for the next one. Well, this has been really, I say 8 months plus. Well, that was creating it from the moment we started to actively collect, gather the stones, collect them, start to match them and mate them, because that's not easy to do. You know as well as I do, there's a lot of variance in color. Pink diamonds, and most of the time are really, they're just too light for our standard. We have to have a saturation level that we require that is going to show off that they're pink. If it's not, we're not interested. So when you're going for consistency, you're going for saturation, that is tough to do We're not even going to ask $50,000. I'm going to auction this off. I want to get everybody a chance. I really do. This is the perfect piece to say, hey, come on in. Maybe it was something you thought as well, probably a dream piece, probably for the ultra wealthy collectors out there. What if we just make this an auction? And literally, I'm just gonna hope that we have enough people who are interested and excited about it that we can just go ahead and give you a chance of a lifetime and not even start the auction at $10,000. Now we're talking. Not even starting at 10. True rarity exists, but it's here and it's limited. So this is why we're going to give everybody a chance, because there's no tomorrow on it. There's no next year on it. There's, let's remember also that pink diamonds are getting more and more and more and more valuable. They've always been really rare and valuable, but they're getting more rare and valuable by the day, because we've had one of the major sources we always relied upon for high quality pinks. It closed down 2 years ago. That's the Argyle mine in Australia. That's done. So there's no reliance on there's no major prolific mining anymore. There's no really top quality mining anymore. So it really takes what's already been so highly valued and makes it more valuable. And as you're wearing it and owning it and loving it for years and years, it is also becoming more rare and valuable too. So let's remember that. But we only have one person on the lines. That's not what I was thinking. I thought we'd get a lot of people excited about it. Well, maybe that just requires me to go a lot lower, and then you'll be more excited about it, because instead of $10,000, we're not even going to do. Remember what I talked about, that gold price on a bracelet like this? About $5,000 just for the gold, just to lay it all out, be the finding for the piece, just your vessel for the pink diamonds. We could start at $5,000, and that way, your pink diamonds, all 2.5 carats so far, would be free. Every single one of them. You'd be essentially paying for the gold and nothing else. That's an idea. $5,000 to start, $100 increments. We kind of have to do the $100 on something this precious and rare and valuable, but let's try it. You know what? I still only have one shopper, one caller that's even semi-thinking about it. It's interesting. Let's do even better than 5. I'm confident. I think this is special enough and unique enough, and a piece where also, when you look at the number of pink diamond pieces, they've mostly been rings. So if that's what you already have, this would be the piece to match it and go with it and couple up. We're not even going to do 5. We're not going to do 45. I want to get everybody in on these phone lines. This is 2.5 carats. White diamonds that are just easy to get, dime a dozen, even VS white diamonds like we always bring. They're still at $25,000 a carat out there. What are pinks going for? You can't put a price on it, because even if you could, what are you going to do? Are you going to know what it's going to take to get 2.5 carats of perfectly matched saturated stones? No. So how about this? $4,000 to start on the auction, to make sure everybody, at least as many people as possible, have a chance at this. Let's take a look at it. Let's give it 60 seconds, and then we are going to move right along. If we get the open, it's going to sell. If we don't, well, that's going to leave us in a little bit of a, I would say, kind of a question here. But this is what it looks like on. Let me show that to you as well, so you can see what that's all about. And please don't judge this based on all the diamonds you know. This is not a white diamond piece. This is different. It's different pricing when you're talking about natural pinks. Those all natural, beautifully done. I mean, look at this, side to side, end to end. This is going to have an insert closure, of course, like all of our tennis bracelets do. There's an insert closure. So one side is the box clasp. The other side pushes right in. Then you've got the 2 figure 8s. And we do not have an open on the piece. I greatly misjudged this pink diamond category today. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We have one caller, they bowed out. They're not even on the lines. So nobody's on the lines, and we're trying to give away a pink diamond bracelet. And I think it's natural. A lot of people are going, oh, 2.5 carats, and we're looking at that like we do pink diamonds and white diamonds. They're not the same. They're just not the same. It's not the same in nature. It's not the same rarity, and I'm not going to leave it here. I was excited about it. I don't know where you repeat it, find it again, duplicate it. How do you make it? I'm going to do something even better. I can't stand the thought of putting this back in a vault today when there's a $50,000, really a $50,000 kind of value, if you're lucky, and it's at 4 with no open. I can't leave it here. Let's try 39, see if it makes a difference. Forget about the $100 increments. I'll do what I do. Let's do $10 increments. Forget about it. 3,900, we just dropped the open again. We're going to eliminate the $100 increments. We'll do 10. And you know what? If there's nobody on the phone lines, I'm worried. I'm getting concerned. I'm not going to even leave it at 39. Let's just keep going. We'll sell it. And good. If there's only one call, I was always worried that with a piece this special and this collectible, I always thought we're going to have a lot of people disappointed. Maybe we won't. Maybe there's only 1 or 2 or 3 collectors out there that are looking for a pink diamond tennis bracelet to add to their fabulous collection or gift. Can you imagine if you gifted this? I always think about gifting. When I gift, I always think about perceived value. Like, I like to give something that maybe doesn't have an obvious perceived value. It's like I'm not one for gift cards because that has a perceived value. Like, it's an obvious value. You give a $100 gift card, they know you spent $100. I like something like a great piece of jewelry that, you know, and a gift card to the movies is great. But, you know, I think if you give a tennis bracelet that is natural pink diamonds all the way through, I don't think anybody's going to guess that you spent under $4,000 because, again, if you want a little safety net, the gold alone would run about $5 on its own for the gold without the 2.5. We have nobody at 39. I'm shocked. Let's just keep going. I am not going to put this back in a vault today. I refuse. That would just make me feel like an utter failure here, and I don't want to feel that way. Let's go 39. Let's go 38. Let's go 37. I mean, I don't know what it's going to take, but I know we've got to get this bracelet at home. And maybe you're going to, you know what? I was worried about too much competition. You might not have any competition. Who knows? But it's not even, apparently not even, nope, nobody on the line except one thinking about it. They're not bidding with an open yet, though. So I'm going to go even lower. The increments have already been dropped. There's truly what we should be getting on this bracelet is about 50,000. We're not doing 37. We're not doing 36. I'm really, truly a little bit shocked right now. We're going to go $3,500, but here's the deal. I'm giving it 60 seconds. If we do not get the open in 60 seconds, when we take a look at this, I will move on because there is one thing you probably shouldn't do on a piece that took 8 months or more to create, and that is sell it under the manufacturing cost. That is what we are greatly at risk of doing right now. If, that's a big if we get the open at 35, goodness, I'm surprised. I figured if we bring something for the first time ever that was a dream of ours to create, that took nearly a year to make, I figured you would really, really be like all over it. But of course, I was worried about the $50,000 price tag. Now it's $3,500 to start. So let's give it 60 seconds. We move on forever. I'll save it. We can always put it on a different day, but notice it's not going to be that open. Or we just get the open, we sell it. That's what I'd like to do. So 60 seconds from now, we'll see if we've got the open. Take a look at it. $3,500 is where it's going to get started. I hope it'll be $10 increments from there, which is nothing. So this gives you the opportunity here. We've got 50 seconds. Please do me a favor. Let's just get verified 100% if we have anybody thinking about it, because we're invested into this, and I really want to make sure that we've got verified auction bidders here, because apparently we're selling it way, 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 way too cheap if we get the open, and we have 30 seconds to do it. And I hear a phone ringing, but unfortunately it's ringing and they're putting it back down, so it's just, you know. That's why I say verify, you know, one of those deals. Okay, so I'll keep it. You know what, guys, they're not going to let me buy it for 35, obviously. I don't even get pieces for cost. And we're not at cost. We're a long, long stretch from what it cost us to put it together. Oh, my goodness. What have I done? I should just leave it and pretend it never happened. We'll erase the tape. Can we erase the tape, or like erase the show from, like, see, that's what's so tricky about today. Everything lives forever online, you know? I mean, we may have to delete this show from even online just to, so nobody can see this ever was like an option or ever happened. Do we have the open at 35? Oh, wait, do we have it? Oh, you've got it. Oh, my goodness. So, well, we're going to sell it then after all, under cost. Vastly under cost. Vastly. Okay, so here we are. Well, it's not going to be, I shouldn't wait much longer, I don't think, because we only have $3,500 and we have one bidder, and so that's that. That's it. That's all. I was off. I did not expect this, but here we are. That is kind of the, from a viewer standpoint, but also let me just, from a hosting standpoint, this is the element of surprise. These are truly live auctions that are happening in real time, and I have no way to ever predict or know I usually have an idea. If you do it a while, sometimes you're pretty close to what's going to happen on any given item. I did not see this coming. One bidder's at 35. It's a $10 increment only if you want to jump in. We are about to clock this piece. It's about to be done. You would now have 2 minutes going forward to say yay or nay. It's like bid now or forever hold your pink diamond piece, because it's fabulous and it's going. We have the open, so that's finally achieved. Thank you, by the way. But we do have an opportunity for you to get in as well. So if you're thinking about this, or you're frantically doing your searches and you're online going, I don't know, there's got to be a pink diamond tennis bracelet out there somewhere. And then you realize after you're finding what I found that there isn't, or there's a simulated or synthetic version that's more money than what we're doing for the all natural diamonds that are right here, right now, at $3,500, because apparently it's not the best day to be doing an auction on a Saturday afternoon in the summertime, because apparently we don't have a lot of people. So I just got to figure that's the case. So $3,500, we're going to give it a final 2 minutes and then it's done. There are no options here except for if you need an extra length. Now I know typically what we do is 10% extra if you need another inch of length. So keep that in mind. We can do that for you. We did make sure, because we didn't want to leave you out if you needed an 8-inch. So if you need a little extra length, don't let that stop you. We made sure we have enough stones set aside to create that extra length if need be. So right now that'll only be $350 extra to create another inch longer in the bracelet, which of course is going to be more diamonds as well. And that would actually up your carat weight. So last call on this one. It's now or never time. Wonderful to have it, but wow, I never expected this would sell under cost like this. But take a look at it. One more time. Come on over, 2 minutes and we sell it. Last call. That will be it. It's our final chance to get you in. Don't sit back and then find that a month from now, a week from now, or tomorrow you're saying, can you please make me another pink diamond bracelet? Let me tell you, we cannot. This is it right here, right now. It is definitely now, well, it's a minute 45 or never. You've got 102 seconds to just make the phone call. Get connected to us. Dial in. That's it, because this is going to be gone, and such a special piece it is. Is it because, hold on, let me try to lift that up to show you again. Face up with those stones, their consistency, their color, what they look like. They stretch all the way one end to the other. Insert closure so it's seamless when those diamonds just continue. That is the idea. A tennis bracelet really is founded on that notion of having that continuous, consistent, all the way around diamond bracelet. And it's in solid gold. Look at how the gold's even finished back here. Look at all that. Those beautiful stabilizing baskets, but they're still open so that you get a lot of light return from the diamonds, because yes, they're still pink diamonds. They're still via stones. We still want them to sparkle, all of that. 35, and we have less than a minute remaining now to get you in. So now or never, God, gotta call us. It is not a time to sit back and say, oh, I'll just wait for the next one. There's not a larger version. There's not a smaller version. There's not another version of any kind. This is it. Remember, every single diamond, natural pink, by the way, in that bracelet is over 5 points in size. That is not an accent stone. That's major. So you've got now 30 seconds. So it's kind of like, okay, we're past the point of no return. You're either in or you're out. Last chance, last call. Here we are, $3,500. Is anybody thinking about taking it to $3,510? That's almost laughable. But here we are. Anybody else on this one? 9 seconds, counting down. This is it. Well, it makes me a little nervous about that yellow diamond band I'm bringing tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the yellow diamond band. Tomorrow, this is a good time to remind you, tomorrow we have a 4-stone yellow diamond, large, really large, like over a carat of yellow diamonds in a 4-stone band tomorrow. Gosh, I hope it doesn't go the way this is going. Do we have 3510? Anybody? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. It's gone. And you'd think with all this time that I'd have something to show you, and I'm so stunned. I don't. I do, but I didn't have it at the ready. Congratulations on the bracelet. Here is, ooh, the side-to-side 236 white diamond ring. Here is a wild ring. Goes side to side in a cushion kind of shape. It kind of looks like you have 3 massive cushion cut white diamonds set as a 3-stone. But you can see here, it's really, really big stones set together to perfection. so that it gives you this solid seamless look. The item number is 2309. By the way, Will, I didn't ask you, who got the ruby? I got, so, you know, we had to get into our big special, the pink diamond, and I forgot to ask you. It was Mabel. Mabel, thank you. If you're still with us, thank you. Enjoy that ruby. What do we think of this? It's been a while. We've had it before, but it's been a long time since we've seen it. It's our 2 carat 36 style here, and that is something special. It really, really is. Very important stones. Again, here I am, stone. Like it's one big stone, right? It kind of looks like that when it's on the hand, but watch this. It goes side to side across the hand. And if you're getting one big stone that's that size, it's going to be a little pricey. One stone that size, and one stone that size, and one stone that size. So we cluster the round brilliants together, make it that seamless setting style with a little bit of gold just in between them so that it is seamless in its appearance. That is 236. That's one of the largest diamond weights we have in a ring overall, and we do a lot of diamond rings. But that's one of our larger. Keep this in mind. When we do the saddle ring that's all diamonds, that has 240. I think it's 243. But you know what? Those are all micro pave. This is not micro pave. When we see this up close again, like you're going to see right now, you notice those are not teeny tiny micro pave. They're not at all. They're the big, especially through the middle here, those are really big round brilliants. And then even the side stones, which are a little smaller, but they're still really big round brilliants. So that's really the theme of this ring overall. 236, any gold you want, and a mega value coming right up. Do you like it? It's a huge value. There's no doubt about it. And, oh, it looks like it's come down. How great. Diamonds have gone up, gold's gone up, and yet we're bringing the price down. I love our logic. I love the lack of logic is really even better. It's really a lack of pricing logic that I really admire TVON for. That's really what it's about. But here's what we're going to do on this one if you'd like it, and that is just, it's the big way to do big diamonds, right? But without the price of costly individual stones and all that, and it just makes it easy wearable as well. I mean, it's a big ring, don't get me wrong. I've also been known, now you can call me crazy, do it all day, but I am crazy about diamonds. I've been known to stack this with the Wonder Ring, and it works. It works. It really, like one or two. You can do 2 Wonder Rings, which I realize would get you like 236 plus 206 if you had 2 Wonder Rings. So you'd be in like the 4 carat 42 category. So that'd be great, but you can do it. So if you have the Wonder Ring sitting at home, try it. I know this is fantastic on its own, but seriously guys, try it. Try it. If you have the Wonder Ring or want to get it, try it with this ring. You might just fall in love with your Diamond Spectacular. But here's what we've got for you. Mega value under $39.99. That's where it's supposed to be. And then it got brought down to $38.88, and that's nice. But we're going to do better than $38.88. So here's your really important time to just grab it as quickly as you can. That's all I can say. Just make sure you get it. I'm going to show it on. We can do actually any gold color you want, but the white is recommended if you want that kind of look of just one big stone or solid or whatever it is. But this is not even $38.88, not $3, not, oh, come on now. $29.99 is fabulous. Watch this on the hand. Watch what happens. Yay, look at the side to side. This is a big old oversized ring. There's just no doubt. This is from my diamond divas out there who really want something major. And all those bigger stones, again, this is not micro pave. I can't say it enough because when you see this price tag drop again, and I don't mean 25, I don't mean 24, I don't mean $23.99. We're taking this all-time low, and we're already, okay, now $23.60 puts it at $1,000 a carat. It's commercial grade diamond pricing with free gold. Instead, I'm taking it lower than 23, 22, or 21. Not even $2,000. I'm making it $19.99. That's it. Yes, Jess. I would love to. Is it already gone or is it still here? Okay, so we're going to show the Imperial Topaz in the bridge coming up again. That is still here. We get to show it again. Yay, I'll do that right after this. One more time, up close in person. I mean, wow, wow, wow. I love this ring. Oh, and by the way, real quick, Tony, I'm going to move it over to the middle finger because I can. It's a 6.5, so let me put it here. And then I'm going to put it on the index finger if I can as well. and show it to you there. Because if you're finding, okay, it's a really big oversized ring, may work on Lolo's ring finger, but I don't know, you can do middle or index as well. Let me move it over to the index finger, show you what that looks like. And here it is. And again, I more wear a 7 here, but that's what it looks like on the index finger if you kind of want an idea of how that's going to look over on the outside of the hand. I really like it here. I like it middle or ring. I think if you can, handle the big size there, I think middle and ring finger are perfect ways to go. But that is $19.99. That's it. And I'm going to go grab that Imperial. We'll show this one up close again for you. And I'm going to come in even closer just to show you the workmanship and where they do, especially on the sides, these little kind of triangular, well, even through the middle there, you see the little triangles of mirror finished gold to fill in the gaps, because you know how I always like it. I'm such a baker, me and, domestic stuff. And, I was liking it to when you're making cookies and you roll out the dough and then you use the round cookie cutter to make little baseball cookies or whatever you're making, right? And then you have extra because of all the excess around it, right? Well, they fill it in here. I came in really close, but you can see they fill it in with the little mirror finishing of the gold, which, just gives you that even more complete, seamless look. Victor, which one? Imperial's coming up next to take another look at. Don't forget, tomorrow, yellow diamond. I say band ring. I think that means, like, you guys probably think it's small stones going across the way, and that'd be great. But this is a 4-stone band, over 1 carat in yellow diamonds. We have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's been another one that's taken us almost a year to create. So that's coming up tomorrow, and it's a big deal. It's a big value. So let's show the Imperial again. This ring is here if you'd like it, and then here it is. I'm actually going to just turn it and show you pear-shaped point down here, just because I think it gives you a really nice view into that stone, the color saturation, but still the clarity. Remember, please, this is all natural material. It's completely all natural. This is not a heat-treated stone. This is precious topaz, one source in the world. Reminder that it does have this little gallery, distinctive V shape of pave in the gallery. 3 rows down the middle, 1 row top and bottom, 5 rows total, and one of the most luscious, pretty, unusual, rare colors you can get in Imperial Topaz. And it wasn't just a matter of, hey, let's treat it some more. Hey, let's bombard it with heat. That's not what this is doing. This is giving you the ultimate, ultimate, ultimate rarity. We are thrilled to have it for you. It is $380 in the size. We had it earlier. We're just recapping it. It's 88 points in diamonds as well. And it's also going to be, oh, remember, I'm just going to show you. Here's the ring. There's the ring. There's the price where it started, $12,999. It is no longer anywhere near that. What's that? It says it's a 7 3/4. Let me double check. And then I'll try it on. It is a 7 3. I'm actually showing it's an 8. I'm showing it's an 8 even right now. Let me put it on. Oh, and it's got great finishing on the inside as well. That's pear-shaped pointing away. I'll flip that around on the hand too so that you can see however it is your preference to wear it. Now you see almost like a little lavender pink coming through. Let me just flip it around, and then we'll also show you the inside because it's all fully finished on the inside of this one. And we brought it down to $44.99. It was actually $49.99. I just gave you a $500 instant coupon today, just because it was requested. It wasn't originally scheduled to be on today's show, but it was requested, and so gave you a little extra instant coupon on that one for $44.99. Here's what it looks like, again, up close. Then we'll show you that inside under gallery that it has. Don't forget, one side has that V of the pave. The other side doesn't because it's, where the tip of the stone is. So we don't have as much room there in the gallery, but you see here, and then there's what I'm talking about for that finishing that goes all the way around. $44.99, verifying on this one, and we'll see who's got it. Don't forget, our collectible ruby is gone, but we do have all the rubies that I've had today. The 2 and the 341 are both gone. And then did you say you're taking this one, Jess? Thank you so much. Let me know who got it. I think we still have, who was it? Oh, hi, wonderful. Olivia got that one. Thank you so much. Congratulations. No problem to size it, and you don't really, don't traditionally need to size up on that one either. Okay, coming up, big turquoise is here. Oh, we've got a really, really special 4.5 carat yellow, but I do want to show you our tanzanite. Here it is. The Asher got rave reviews from some of you that already, oh yeah, well, I've been waiting for this. Because it's beyond just the cutting of the stone. Let's take an extra close-up look at how and what type of diamonds we have here, because at first you might go, oh, look, there's a nice Asher and it's got a halo. But that halo are mostly princess cut VS diamonds. Okay, Victor, what's up over there? Oh, wait, sorry, you changed. So we have more style going on. Sorry, let me just admire the fashion. Okay, okay, very nice. Okay, all right. This is going to be item number 498. And it's a 1002. Oh, this is good. And those really, really, really important princess cuts that are channel set. Now, I say mostly because in the corners, kind of like what we just talked about with the rounds, and you got to kind of fill it in. Do you see in the corners, if you're going to utilize a square princess cut, because a princess cut is a square, but internally it's got a lot of brilliance like a round. So you see that princess, that princess, that princess, that princess. So right around the corner princess cuts are rounds, just to fill it in. And then the entirety of the four sides, here, 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 and here, that's where you get that sleek channel of the princess cuts also. So very, very important piece, and it's going to be in the white gold or yellow gold or rose gold, and it's a 1002. Item number is 1384. Thank you again on the Imperial. Don't have a lot left from the show, so if you're thinking about something, to do what Olivia just did and ask to see it again, at least let us show it to you again if you're thinking about something, so we can get it to you before somebody else gets it, because there's just not enough left to begin with. And we know that there's always that rush at the end to get those favorite pieces that you've been thinking about. And then, of course, here's our brand new 1002 in the Asher, carat 26, though. That's where we get into some premium diamonds here, because you're getting 126 in total. So that's a very large carat weight to get amongst one halo. And all we're going to do is give it a great value. You know, I had a rave review. I mentioned the Asher cut earlier, and one of our customers was lovely enough to reach out, and she said, I heard you mention you have an Asher. And she said she got one last year, and it's a 679. And she said that hers, she said it's got pink and white diamonds. And she said, I've been wearing it. And she said it's spectacular. And I'm literally reading an email verbatim here. And I'm reading it for the first time. So it says it is spectacular in all caps. She's worn it in the sunlight, and the color's incredible. She said it doesn't have a window, because she knows a lot of Ashers would or do. She said it doesn't have a window. It's gorgeous red flashes. And yep, she said, I just learned from another jeweler that you have to have a good stone to give it an Asher cut, because it drains the color. I tell you that all the time. It's Ashers and emeralds. And those are usually, I tell you all the time, usually the middle is void of color or lesser color. All the time we talk about that. Look at that stone. I'm glad to see that jewelers know that as well. That stone, is there any difference in the color here at the very, very center versus the outside? Not a bit. So that's important too. I got to tell you, our blue wing block tees are second to none. You know that. They're the literal best. She did say also it'll become favorite tanzanite if you get it. I love that. She wanted to let you guys know that I should tell you that you can't miss these opportunities to get a blue wing block D, because it will become your most favorite tanzanite. She guarantees it. I can guarantee it as well. And there really is nothing like the blue wing block D. It is the literal best. So thank you, Myra, for sharing that with us, because that's, again, that's coming from someone who has a 7-carat Asher at home already, and there's that red flash coming through. And can you imagine what happens in lesser light, out in the sunlight, right, where neon really, those reds really just glow like that? This is real top quality material. I mean, it's the best out there that's ever been. And so blue wing block D, it's here. And what we're going to do is make this really simple and easy. Honestly, we're already, I don't know how it just slipped by me, but we're already 7 minutes into the last hour. So welcome if you just joined us in this last few minutes with our top of the hour. We're glad you're with us today. It's our Saturday. We're in our last few minutes here, now 53 minutes left in the show. So if you do have any requests, or like I was saying earlier, if you have a recap you'd like to see, let us know what that might be as well. We'll help you out with those pieces. We'll show it again, but honestly, you don't want to miss this. And it's true. Emerald cuts and Ashers typically, when you look especially directly at this viewpoint, like we have here directly into the center, usually you would naturally, it's inherent to the cutting, you would naturally normally see a little bit lesser color. Think of it like a little less saturation or a void. It kind of looks, even though it's not a, you know, One thing I tell you guys to avoid all the time, and I won't even show them on the air, is a stone. If it's miscut and it has a window, we call it not like that, but it's kind of the same thing where it essentially, if it's miscut or not properly cut, any stone can really have it, and you have a window where the cutting is not perfect, and you see like that kind of, it looks a little too open. I'll point it out. I've pointed it out before, and you know, I just won't show them at this point, but if there is a stone that's just not perfectly cut, it can sometimes have a window. But you have tanzanite. Let me just clarify what the difference is. If you have a tanzanite that's an Asher or an emerald cut, it can still be cut to perfection, but it can still have less color through the middle. It may not be a quote unquote window to the cutting of the stone, but it still looks and visualizes like a lesser color. You don't want that. So I point that out because even some of our Asher cuts and some of our emerald cuts have had that where they might look a little lighter through the middle. That is not the case here. So that is a huge point just to make, because it is not just top quality color, we know, but it's also that really fine individual stone that does that some stones just don't, right? And that's a huge aspect. Come on over and take a look. I think I put Tony to sleep back there. But sometimes I just gotta make sure that we do those little, you know, just educate on little fronts like that. So whether you're shopping here now, today, or somewhere else, you're educated as far as, you know, what good cutting is, what good jewelry is in general. You know, whether you're, you know, just again, be educated. Educated shoppers are good shoppers, right? Smart shoppers are good shoppers. I want smart shoppers who know. So you know the difference. And if you know the difference in quality, you know the difference in value. And this is our 126 in the princess cuts, really, really rare in that way it's set. Here's your basket work that you have as well. We've got it listed at $14,999. And what we're gonna do is much better than that. Just to get it out, and now realizing we're in last hour already, I really need to make this a deal and fast. So I'll skip over $14,999 and we're going to do a lot better than that. And you're not going to pay $14,000, you're not paying $10,000. Let's just take $10,000 off and make it $49.99 instead. And that should do it, right? That would be the way to do it. Laura, if you were talking about the bracelet, I just got your message, Laura, on the bracelet. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Are you talking about the bracelet? Or what item were you talking about, Laura? Let me know which one you're talking about that you wanted to know if you could do in yellow instead of rose. If it's the pink diamonds, it's already sold, and the answer is no. I'm not sure if it was something else, though, so let me know. All right, $49.99 on this one, and that's going to be, oh, you know what? Let's just go lower. I can't leave it here. I'm just looking at what we have. We don't have a lot left, and we want to keep that going. So let's make sure this one gets a home, and that just means a better price to you because nobody's on the line yet. I have to try it on for you so you can see how I know a 10 carat can be a little bit intimidating to some because you're not sure, is that going to be too big? Only one way to find out. That certainly gives you a better idea right there. And then, of course, you have the time to get it at home, put it on yourself, wear it, see what it's all about, and then decide. Not a lot of ways to shop for fine jewelry in the world like that, where you get a time to see it in person, have it for an extent. I'm not talking about like 5 minutes while a salesperson is standing right up, right across from you saying, well, do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? I mean, that's not it. We're talking about time. Really see it in person, real life, wear it, feel it, all of that. That's what you get. Then decide. But I've decided to make it a better than $49.99 price tag. And we should probably, do an auction and all that. But you know what? Not a lot of time left. Got a lot of new jewelry still here. I'm just going to do a huge blowout. If you like this, call me early. We're not stopping. This was a $10,000 savings right there. $49.99 gets it exactly $10,000 less than it should have been today. We're taking it even lower for you. All you have is just one opportunity. And you can actually change the gold on this one. I would really think about, being that it's channel set diamonds around it, I would think about leaving it in the complement of the white gold with the white diamonds. However, we know our blue wing block Ds, they look stunning in yellow gold as well. So if you're a yellow gold, like you love yellow gold, that's what you wear, go ahead, do it. It'll look fabulous as well. Rose gold's an option also. It's not even $49.99. We're here to move it. Let's make sure it does. This is for one caller. Take a look. And again, that quality of that Asher, come on over, is everything. It's not even $4,500. Not the first time I've given a $500 coupon instantly. Today, watch it move. Watch the reds, parallel step facets. Doing that, lighting up like they do. Not 45, not 44, not 43, not 42. I really need to make sure this goes. It's as simple as that. Got to make sure it goes. It's not 42, it's not 41, it's not 4,099. I'm going to make it $39.99 first caller and we'll send it out. Simple as that. It's got to go. 40, yeah, it's another $1,000 extra off. So now, no excuse not to get it if you love it. Huge, huge, huge value. So $39.99, and then we are getting ready, guys. And don't forget, tomorrow's an important day to be here as well. Got to call it out. I'll mention it a few more times just so you remember it's not a Sunday to miss because we have something you will love. And when I say you, I'm talking the collective, all of us jewelry lovers, all of us diamond collectors, all of us. It's classic enough to where I can say everybody can wear it. I can't say that about most things. I can't say it about the 10 karat tanzanite. I can't say it about a lot of things, but there is a band that is a big, big wow, incredible stones, all of the above, and it's a huge value tomorrow. So I keep mentioning it just so you don't miss it because it's going to be one day only, and it is tomorrow exclusively. So tomorrow, July 9th, Sunday, be with us. You'll see that yellow diamond band. They're 4 big stones. They're They're big sizes. I don't want to get too specific because otherwise I'll just might as well show it now, right? But I got to give you that heads up so you can be here and see it with us together. We also have we can go to a 1667. We did also have a 14 karat cushion cut earlier as well. I'm a little bit leery about this, but we have a 1.5 karat yellow diamond that looks like that. What do you think? That is one of our all-time most important yellow diamond rings we've created. It's not just the center. That's a good start. 1.5 karat center, but then it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going and just keeps on rocking. Those are serious, serious yellow diamonds. I mean, all of them. The center stone, item number 1366. Let's go ahead and show it to you. I'm not waiting. I have purchased this ring for Mama. When was that? What holiday? Oh my gosh, was it birthday? Was it Christmas? I think it was birthday a year ago, last July, I feel. 2 years ago? All right, she'll let me know. It's going to be item number 1366. This is, though, a bigger version. So, really quickly, for those of you that know this ring, you might not. We usually do this version, including the one that I have purchased for my mom. It was her first big yellow diamond. She wanted one. But keep in mind, the version you've seen before had a 1 karat center. So this is not the same ring. I know that it might look that way because it's hard to tell perspective when it's not side by side. But this is the 1.5 karat. It's a 1.5 karat center, and then you know what that means. It's usually a 1 karat. So we had to expand everything around it. Everything around it is bigger. You're getting more gold, you're getting more diamonds around it because everything is expanding for the center. So if you think you've seen this, we did an oval version, we did a cushion version. If you think you've seen it before, and I know this well because again, having bought it with the 1 karat center, this is a 1.5 karat center stone, VS Brilliant Cut Yellow Diamond All Natural. Then we're going to build all the rest of the diamonds because there's a lot happening around it. That's going to be 57 points of additional yellows. Those would be the 2 halos. Then you have a 1.14 karat of white diamonds. So that would mean that your accent stones are a 1.71 karat. It means all together in total you've got 321. And we're going to make it as affordable as possible here today. I am so excited. Oh, one more thing. There's been another version of this ring that has a smooth, no diamond side shoulder design to the band where this doesn't exist. This time, it not only adds diamonds, but it's a double row and then splits right as it meets up with that triple halo and your big rockin' VS diamond center stone. So what we have here is again, I know what I paid for the smaller version. That was years ago too. So that's the other thing. Diamonds have gone up. I wish we could keep everything the price they used to be, right? We all do. We all do. But that's not the case. And in 2 years' time, forget it. In the last couple months' time, diamonds have elevated. They're always elevating, but especially the colors. So when we have a total of 321, the oversized, bigger style we do of this version of ring, it looks like this on the hand. It's fabulous. It's a lot of gold. It's two-tone, of course, so it's going to stay as is. But this is also, I think, going to be how we illustrate why and how this stone is bigger overall. Jason, how can I help you? Yes, I'd love to. Did they already see it and want just a recap? You got it. Real quick, before we finish our thought on this yellow diamond, they're on the line. So let me go ahead and show that 14 karat again. It was the 14 karat 1431 with the Paraibas on the side. Yes, 3-stone style. Here it is, 6421. Just to recap it here, they got the right idea. It's the last 40 minutes, so this is recap time. This is when a lot of people are thinking about, okay, what have I seen that I have to have? This is the 1431 cushion cut, not a square, but an elongated rectangular cushion. And then it's got the reds too. And then there are those 36 points of total weight in trillion cut Paraibas, one on each side, solid white gold. And I recommend it like that. You technically can change it if you want to, but both of these stones, usually the preference is white, so you probably want to consider leaving it like that. And there's only one, and it's from $19,999. True story, guys. I don't make this stuff up. Look at it. Here it is. There's the $19,000, $999 price. There it is. That's the ring. You know what? It's down to $57.77. Rock bottom is what that's known as. Rock bottom. It's gone. Thank you, Jason. Let me know who got it. Let's go back to our yellow diamond, complete the process on this one, because now somebody is going to be taking this big yellow diamond, which is the 321 total weight, back to 1366 here. Thank you so much on that tanzanite with Paraibas. If they need to see it on the hand again, Jason, let me just do it real quick. It's my last chance to put it on. So let me try it on the hand one more time real close. There it is. That's the Paraiba trillion 3-stone. I mean, talk about rarity, something we cannot. Even we cannot duplicate that again. There's no way. So big congratulations. That is a collector's piece all day long, and enjoy that piece at that value. Let's go back to our yellow diamond, which is our 1.5 carat, 321 in total, triple halo, double row on the sides. And as, well, this isn't bad, $18,999. No, I'm serious. That's not bad for a ring of this size, caliber, quality, all of that. We're going to do better. Okay, so now I'm going to do something crazy, because it was crazy about an hour ago when I had a pink diamond tennis bracelet. Now that has since gone. But oh, the deal we had to make to get it gone. I'm feeling like this one, upgrade to a classic, upgrade to a piece that's been here and been popular before in the past. You are looking at the legitimate price tag where it should be today. Now, I'm also pretty familiar with this, having been a piece that not only I presented, but I purchased in a smaller variety, that obviously a smaller variety should be less. But well aware of where that was 2 years ago, this is your chance to own it. Keep in mind, everything in this ring is VS Diamonds, including that center stone. It is a big deal to get from a 1 carat. We love our 1 carats, don't get me wrong, but this is a 1.5 carats. Different deal. When you get a 1.5 carat yellow diamond like this is, and it's still VS material, and everything around it is as well. All we got to do is get it a home. And I didn't leave much room to move, unless we start an auction and say, you're in charge. You do it. You make it the way you want it. You price it the way you want it. You get it the way you want it. And we don't have a grand big supply of 1 carat diamonds even at this point. Our 1.5 carats are scarce. 2 carats, there's nothing new. There's nothing new coming in 2 carat sizes or above. So if you do, if you're like myself or like Mama, that wants a bigger size, this is the way to get it. And then again, maybe your idea of a bigger size ideally is a 5 or a 6 or a 7 carat yellow diamond, and TVON doesn't have those. What do? That's why this ring is what Mom owns now, because this is the one that takes a stone. Again, hers is 1 carat in the center, yours is a 1.5 carats. But this is what takes a stone that maybe ideally you'd like a huge size, but the budget doesn't agree. So what do? You get a bigger ring that builds around it, that creates this bigger overall. Stay right there. I'm just going to show it to you. This is what, you know, not a lot of point to showing you everything from this perspective, but there are certain rings that really make a statement when you see them from that distance away, which also means middle finger, index finger, all appropriate places to wear a ring of this style and size. So that's just what it looks like from a distance away. And when you look at mostly yellow diamonds here, because over it's 207, are the yellows versus a 1.14 carat, which are the whites, well, that means vast majority are your yellow diamonds. Let's take another look at it close up, and we're gonna blow it out. But you're gonna do it, because otherwise I can't budge from $18,999. Okay, who got the 3-stone, Jason? Really? Holly in Pennsylvania? Thank you, Holly, so much. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And again, I'd love to hear what you think when you get that at home and see it for real, because it's going to be, I think, a really good day, Holly. So enjoy it. And every day thereafter that you wear it, enjoy. But here we go. I'm going to put on the auction block. There's no other way to do it. But how about instead of $10,000 to start, ooh, I like the $9,000 of savings, We're not going to do that. Not 10,000, not 9,000. Usually a bigger stone like this, we're going to start at minimum $8,000. I want to try something here. Remember, $321 in total, all together, big, big yellow diamond total carat weight, and you're not going to pay 8 or 7. Well, I mean, you might, but it's going to take a lot of bidding, and we've only had one auction, so I don't have a lot of, I don't have a large sample size, as people like to say, but there wasn't a lot of bidding on that one. So maybe today is the perfect auction day for you. 7,000, 6,000. Okay, that's a lot of ring. Again, here's what it looks like. You saw across the room. Here it is on the hand. It's not going to be $6,000. Let's start it at $5,500 to open on 321 in yellow and white diamonds. And this one has the additional side diamond detail. A triple halo, yellow, white, then yellow. Look at the big diamonds. The middle diamond halo there, those are the white diamonds. They're huge. Individual round brilliance. What about $5,000 to start? Not a lot of action on the auctions today. And you never know what to expect. But I would have expected a little bit of enthusiasm at 55, and now here we are at 5 and no open. So sometimes it comes down to it. Let's make it even better. You know what? No, we don't see this. And there's a decent number we can look back on when we've had a carat and a half. No, they're not always set in this elaborate of a mounting. They don't always have a triple halo with that much yellow diamond weight, but we've certainly had a fairly good amount of 1.5 carat yellow diamonds at this point. So you have probably some recollection of where they should go or where they would go at a great value. We're going to do better than even $5,000 to start because I want to get this at home like everything else is. We want to make sure everything goes. Everything today has been so premium and so really just kind of top notch. It's been that kind of show. Want to make sure everything gets a home. And rare, does it get more rare than this? Again, we don't have anything else. I don't have another carat and a half yellow diamond. This is the one to get. And it's not going to be $5,000 to start. It's not going to be 49 or 48 or 47. This is all-time best. This would be where if you eliminated what's happening around it, you'd have a great deal on the center stone by itself if you're shopping wholesale. I can give you a resale license. You can walk into the big trade show. You can negotiate your heart out with a dealer who's one of the worldwide best and biggest. And you know what? They're not going to give you a better deal on the diamond in the center itself. 47. It's a weird number. Let's start at 45. Okay, we dropped. 46, forget about it. Let's just do 45. 4,500. 45 to open. All of this, 321. But that's where, again, it pairs down to that huge stone in the center. That's what's so important. And we don't have anything new coming in. This is what we've got. Here it is. If you want a 1 carat, those are even scarce. We have very few 1 carat yellows at this point. So 4,500, and you know what? I had to reduce increments on the last auction. Let's not even try 100 this time around. We're just going to go straight to $10 increments. That way, if you're bidder number 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, I mean, here's hoping, right? If you are bidders that come in a little after the fact, it's still really reasonable to get in. So take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. The increments are tiny. The open is tiny now too. And we're going to make it $4,500. And you got about a minute here to get in. And we'll see what happens on our big time yellow diamond ring. What a piece that is. Super specialty. No question about it. 4,500. Look at all the matching too. I will say, you know, there's something to be said for the color. It's not just all about the size of the diamond. We have to, when it comes to yellows, we have to look at the type, the tone, the saturation level you're getting. This is highly saturated to the point where I think we can all see that there are very bright stones for the 2 halos that are happening in the yellows. And then you see the consistency in the way the center stone is matching. So that's very important when you see how all of those yellow diamonds are extremely bright, saturated, very, what typically we would call in the industry vivid, right? They're very vivid, intense in their color, that's for sure. So we've only got a few seconds left. See if we've got the open. Otherwise, one of our favorite cross pendants is here. It's our large one with a carat, rather 216 diamond weight. We also have a big blue zircon, turquoise. Hey, we'd love your requests. We're near the end of the night or day. So we've only got about 33 minutes left. So anything else you'd like to see? Now this might be also a good time to say, if you want a yellow diamond, 4-stone, big individual cushion cut band, we've got it tomorrow at a very special opportunity. So that is also something to keep in mind. Let's go. We've got you know what? I've got the, it's so fun. We had citrine earlier. We also have an ametrine here today. Flashed this earlier. Now this gets even larger. So not for the faint of heart, but it's a half amethyst, half citrine, all good looking stone. 2 quartz together, not fused. This is Mother Nature, Bolivian mine only. And it's a really good looking stone with the purples and the goldens there that you have together. How about that halo design, but a little extra, they give it that little bit of that scalloped kind of corner there. The beautiful bigger stones, did you see those pear shapes there, top and bottom? It's a trio of pear shapes on either top and bottom point there in the center, and it's gonna be a really, really big value. We can just do this, we'll give it away. We'll just give it away. It's item number 862. I know this isn't for everybody because of the size. So I'm actually going to start pretty early here with the piece on the hand so you can see it. But it is an 11 karat ametrine. It's a stone we rarely get to feature on the show because it is rare. And we are demanding a lot of these stones. If you were to look at ametrine elsewhere, and I'm not saying it's readily available, it's a toughie. You don't find it very often. But typically with this stone, they can still give a lot lighter color, just like there are different grades of amethyst and citrine out there, and they can be lighter or darker, and darker, more saturated is better. The same thing exists in ametrine, where a lot of the stones you might see or have seen are a little bit lighter. There's a very just kind of light, barely there color to them. They can almost be also a little more muted as far as the line where it splits the color. This is all one stone. There's only been one area in the world that's ever been able to produce this combined quartz material, and hence, it is a combination of the 2 gems, amethyst, citrine, ametrine, Bolivian mine only. Take a look. This is a really special, larger stone, obviously, but it also has 50 points in the pair, 52 points in the rounds, a carat 02 total weight in your diamonds. And if we want to just give something away, this is probably the last piece that should be up there, right? Probably not the giveaway piece, but just to make sure that we can make something really special happen for the last 30 minutes as we kick it off here. And of course, that is the beauty of the emerald cutting, shining through, showing up. Look at those bright lights just gleaming because of the cutting. Here it is on the hand though. This is not for the faint of heart. It is a very large ring. But once it's on, it's prettier because you see the way the pear shapes create those points north and south of the stone. Yes, Christine? You got it. We'll show that coming up. Actually, Tony, we'll go back up close. They want to see the, this is the yellow diamond we just had up there. We're going to go ahead and show them the inside of that one as well, so you can see how it's finished. And it is. It's got that platform underneath that's kind of an oval style, and then all those pear-shaped cutout details that create a basket. But it's a very full basket of gold there. So that's the inside of the yellow diamond, in which we're looking for that $4,500 open. And we'd be happy to go back to it as well if you just needed an extra minute or two to think about it. If you are still thinking about it, we can always revisit that. But I do want to show you, let's go to the ametrine again on the hand here, just so you can see it is a very sizable piece in the emerald cut. And there's almost just something kind of fancy, extra, kind of maybe a little vintage flair to it, the way the diamonds are set. $49.99. I don't see anything wrong with that price tag, but let me tell you something, just to make sure we get everything continuing to go out the door, we're going to make it even better than $49, $39, $29. I said I was going to give something away. It's this piece. It's this big, oversized 11 karat stunner of an ametrine. And still, $29.99? Nothing. Well, let's come in a little bit closer because that lean there is going to allow us to do that. Sits completely, as you saw in the hand, centered upright. But I got a deal for you. And I know it's not for everybody because of the size, so taking that into full account here, if you would like it, get ready for the giveaway. It's about to happen. It's not even $1,999. Really, really rare ametrine. One source in the world, kind of like tanzanite's one source. Imperial topaz is one source. Those are all one source stones. So is this. But it's the combination of 2 fabulous quartz gems together. And think about it this way, because I'm a weirdo and I think about this stuff. Amethyst is a birthstone for February. Citrine is a birthstone for November. If those were 2 significant months to you, well, that would be a perfect stone that you got to have. That would be perfect. It's at $19.99, not a soul. I'm going to do something crazy here. Go ahead and call me. Make it quick because this is also available in the yellow or the rose. Let me tell you why. I think you probably know why it works so well in the yellow. Half of that stone is citrine. That is the golden color that's going to be the same as if you get a yellow gold setting. So think about how that's going to complement as well. We opted for the white diamonds to be shown off in the white gold. You can choose yellow gold if you want to show off that citrine side of the ametrine. But take a look. We're going to do better than 19, $18.99 or $18.88. It's still here. Well, it's not going to be $18.88 then. We got to make sure it goes. One caller only. Make it yours. That's the important thing here. You've got to call in. We're going to make it $1,799 for an 11 karat Anahi Mine ametrine with that big diamond weight of a carat 02. That is special. $1,799 to one caller only. Let's see who's got it. Don't forget about that yellow diamond. We can still go back, revisit that auction if you'd like to. That really needs to go. Can't leave a yellow diamond here. Out of everything we've had go out the door, we don't want to leave a yellow diamond that looks like that. We still have our Asher Cut Blue Wing as well. So what a show this has been. Great varieties. We have a couple gold quartz pieces that were here earlier, and also, did you see it? I got real excited about this. I brought it out way too early, but I got to flash this. You cannot miss this, just for show and tell time as well. This is one that not everybody's going to be able to own, but everybody would, I think, enjoy seeing again. This is the 17 karat 15 Colombian emerald we showed you earlier in a pendant with the chain, with diamond weight at a carat 17. Just a reminder, this is item number 1139. Had this earlier. I got so excited I brought it out in the first hour. That's not usually a first hour type piece, but finished on the inside as it is. Enhancer bail, so it's not just about a bail that you have to slip a chain through. You can actually open the bail and then put it on bigger type style necklaces, beads, pearls, what have you. It is, I still think this is a mistake. We've had 10 karat emeralds sell for $50,000. This is a 17 karat emerald that gets really, really rare. And I'm going to show it up close as well. That's the ametrine that's still here, but you got to see this emerald piece. Up close, watch this glow. To get a 17 when the buying guides top them out at 4, and you have over 17 carats, this is emerald. It's not going to be flawless even if it's a 1 carat stone. So 1715 is remarkable for the size, but it's still glowing. And it is with a carat 17 in diamonds, and it's under 50,000? Yes, it is. It's under 20. And it's under 15. So we are so vastly under $1,000 a carat, which doesn't make sense as it is. And then we don't stop there either. It's not even $15,000. One caller only. There's one princess cut diamond. The rest are rounds. You see right where I'm holding it? There's a princess cut bezel set that leads into that beautiful decorative halo. You even have diamonds in the enhancer bail, which again opens up. So it's not a pendant, it's an enhancer. Keep that in mind. We have very few enhancers on the show, but this being a size as it is, it was necessary so that if you want to have it on a really big, I mean, I'd love to see that on a pearl for a totally different look. Think of like if you had a beautiful strand of Mabe pearls or a big South Sea or Tahitian even. They could be white pearls. They could be really anything. You can really change the look, whether it's on a big Omega chain or if it's on a pearl strand. It would be totally different. It's not even $15,000 and it's not even $12,000. It's $11,999 to get a 17 karat plus in a Colombian emerald. It's just unheard of pricing. It is unheard of pricing to get that kind of stone and that size with all that 18 karat gold finishing, the detail, the basket work. It's like a plaque in the back. I would wear that way, especially if I had a name that started with the letter C. Or I could pretend it's a lowercase e and wear it for my middle name. I could wear it for, I don't know. I mean, it's a C, but it kind of looks like a lowercase e to me. I mean, it could be, right? So if you had a C in your initial, I think that would be a cool way to wear it too. But then you're hiding a 17 karat 15 emerald. So just a thought. It's just a testament to how well done the Under Gallery is. But $11,999, just thought that needed a recap. Let's show you something else new that we have. We have a very, very special wheel coming up as well to discount, but yeah, if you're tired of seeing this, I apologize, but I've got to bring this back out. We got to show it up close. I don't know why. I don't know if everyone left me or if we got a little blown away by the pink diamond bracelet, but this is it. This is the yellow diamond piece. And I know we have a couple of you thinking about it. And there's some pondering. Should we bring back the auction? Should we do it again? Should we spend more time? I really would like this to go. By the way, look at this emerald. Just to see the across the room on it. It's, I have to to make sure I have a really good grip on the chain here before I start tossing it around. Look at that emerald. That looks like it looks like you stole it out of the royal collection. It looks like it's part of a Crown Jewels collection. It really does. It really, truly does. And that's under $12,000. Still makes no sense to me. I think that's a mistake. It's too good. Look at that emerald. Okay, so this yellow diamond, we got a few pieces. There are a couple pieces that need homes before we go, and we're signing off in 21 minutes. So, not a lot of time. This is something that I know several of you are thinking about right now. The auction was $4,500. Let me make this easy. But also let me advise you, call quickly, because it's not going to be $4,500. I'm just going to sell it. Somebody's got to have this. Let us get this out to you on Monday morning in your size, ready to wear. Get it for a gift. I know what I paid for the smaller version 2 years ago. I'm going to tell you something. It was very, very close 2 years ago to what I'm going to do right now. And it's the 1 carat center with smaller diamond weight around it. Obviously, 1.5 carats, especially after 2 years have gone by, where there's been more and more elevation of pricing. Why is this happening? Well, it's because I got to move it, and somebody out there's got to have it. So we're not even asking for an auction at $4,500 to open. I will make this simple and easy, and trust me, it's the best value you can possibly get, and that's probably not something I need to work too hard to convince you of, because we know diamond pricing. We know where yellow diamonds should be. You know what happens when you get all that gold and all those diamonds around it. Remember, $321 in total diamond weight here, and it's not even $4,500. I'll make it $4,499 to the very first caller, and that is it. No auction needed, no competition. Hopefully it means we can also spend just maybe a minute or two more on it and see it out the door. We'll just send it out at $44.99. Remember where this started. $18,999 is where that started. And right now, it's $44.99, but you got to be the first caller on the line. Take a look at it one more time. That's it, $44.99. So nothing to think about. There's no clock, there's no competition, there's no auctions. It's just, well, there's a little competition. You got to be the first on the phone lines. Other than that, it's say yes and it's yours. Let us send it to you for free. Let us make it in your size for free, meaning just size it, right? Unless you need like a major swing. But honestly, this is a classic style. It's a 7 right now. Easy to size up or down to whatever you need. But $44.99, we're just going to make it happen. And you know it wasn't supposed to start that low anyways. Now it's just priced that low. It's just priced. It's just ready. It's just an opportunity. That's it. So here we go, $44.99. Oh yeah, that's it, guys. Anybody on that one? Okay, let's give it 60 seconds. No? $44.99 for that ring. Let me try it on one more time. That's going to be it. Oh, such a special piece. Our emerald is here. Our ametrine is here. What happened? What do we want to see? Anything we need to see one more time before we go? Or should we show you? I know everyone's probably now at this point, you're going, I'm going to save up for that yellow diamond ring tomorrow. Well, we have a yellow diamond band tomorrow. It's a 4-stone style. They're big individual stones. And I promise you it'll be affordable for everybody. It's a style for everybody, and it's affordable for everybody. So happiness achieved tomorrow. But it's not going to cost you that much, so we don't need to, if there's something you can't live without today, let's make sure you get those as well. So here we are. It's on the way. We're going to do something really wild for you, and this is going to be a set of 4 rings. Honestly, just individual pieces. Got to move them out. Before I do this little set, I want to just show this emerald up close because we've already had the emerald pendant. Let me show you an emerald ring here that has been beloved. What do we think of the clarity on this one? Very nice. Item number here is going to be item number 1120662, and this will be, oh, that's a lovely stone, isn't it? It's a 122 oval. It has the yellow and the white, well, actually 2 halos of yellow diamonds, 1 halo in white diamonds. That'll be 81 points total. Breaks down 21 on the yellow, 60 on the white, and it's one only. Let's blow it out as is. Remember at $49.99? Yeah, well, that's not going to work because I just have the yellow diamond piece here, and that's $44.99, and it's still hanging out. So I think this one has just got to go lower. It's got to. It's got to, and it will. But how about going where no emerald ring has gone before? At least not a carat 22 with yellow and white diamonds. And if you still want that pendant, I would really seriously consider that 17 karat as well. I would. I would think about it. There's a potential set here you got going on. If anybody would like this, try it. It's gotten a little quiet. I want to make sure that the 17 minutes we have left together today are not all for naught. We want to make sure a couple of pieces go. If you have any requests, that's why we want you to get those in. Let us know what they are. We'll bring it out for you, even if it's something you have seen. If it's something you haven't seen, we can bring it out and show it to you. Let us give you a deal before we go. This is going to be our lowest price by far ever on this emerald, which you know with yellow and white, because that's the big kind of debate is emeralds look so good in the yellow, white diamonds look so good in the white gold. How can you marry it? This is the perfect solution. Just give both diamonds. Now that's an upgrade. That's more costly to make, but it gives you such a good visual when you see it, right? Take a look at it. We've got the yellow and the white, 2 rows, which makes it a little bit wider of a border in the yellow diamonds. How about this? First caller, let's just see who's paying attention. It's my LSWPA. That was an acronym before acronyms were cool. If you use it in text language, nobody will probably know what you're talking about, but I call it an LSWPA. Let's see who's paying attention. And you know what? It's going to be $19.99 first caller. That's it, $19.99. And I'll walk you through some different options we have. Oh, that's such a good look. Let me try it on. Yeah, one only. That's the way emeralds work, right? Uh-oh, is it too tiny of a size? Yeah, I'm not going to get that over my knuckle. But here it is, what it looks like from a distance at least. And there's that glow of that emerald. Who's going to get it at $19.99? One only, and there it is. You got your yellow diamonds in the yellow gold, white diamonds in the white gold, stays as is. So you're getting a best of all worlds there. And it's only going to be $19.99. Ooh, that's good. 30 seconds on this one. I don't think that's going to take any longer than that. And the pendant, still under $12,000 for a 17 karat 15 in a pendant. Oh, there is a merengue. Any questions or requests? We have literally 15 minutes. 15. I don't know where the show has gone, but here we go. Do you guys like this? Speaking of all different gold colors and diamond colors, pink and yellow and white diamonds swirling and wrapping and creating this elongated bypass. That's really cool. Any request, Victor, before we go? There was a Tanzanite trillion. Remember that? We have a big, oh, whoa, wait. This looks like an 8. This is a 4.5 carat. It looks like it's 8. Okay, 860. We got to show this. This is one of those special stones that looks a lot bigger than it weighs. Let me know. I think the emerald's going, right? So congrats on the emerald. Thank you so much. Emerald is gone. It's, here's a one-of-a-kind. Item number is 860. Yep, 453. But, oh, I mean, I'll show you. Let me see if I can show you a comparison. This is a much bigger look than a 453, but it's still priced based on a 453. So this is where you get a really, really good look. But also, it's got diamond weight. How about a carat 20 in diamonds? Going all which ways. Classic, signature style. This is it. White, yellow, or rose, I will offer. You can take any gold color you want. But here's how we roll. Look at this inside finishing. Very nice on the finishing to the under gallery there. We've got only, this one. So let's make this snappy, because the $79.99 price tag is simply not going to cut it today. Take a look at this on the hand, finished, or again, any gold, any size, and another monster blue wing that here, even in the oval, we talked about the nuances of cut with princess and Asher and emerald cuts and the difference there, but an oval also can find a little bit tougher to achieve that really, really good saturation level and the tons of red flash. You get it in this stone. It's not 79. 69, 59, 49, 39. We got to move some jewelry. We have now 13 minutes. And we know we're going to have requests at the end, so start to get those in now so we can help you. And we still have our yellow diamond piece here too. So that's here for somebody. I don't think 59 or 49 or even, I'd like to think $39.99 is going to do it, but you know what? Just to make sure it does go. And who got your emerald, by the way? Lisa. Big thanks to Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Where's she calling from today? It's a happy Saturday in Lisa's world. She got a big emerald coming her way. But this is not going to be 39. She's in North Carolina. Love it. Love it. We'll have it right out to you, Lisa. I need to send out a big blue wing. We had the trillion earlier. I think that's gone. It was pretty similar carat weight wise, but this sometimes, and an oval sometimes will do this. The oval is looking far larger, and there's nothing insufficient with the cut. There's nothing wrong with the cut. It just might be a little more shallow. So instead of a deeper stone, it might be a little more shallow stone, and therefore you get the much bigger look, but you don't pay. Because a bigger stone is bigger money. That's how it works, right? With anything. It can be the most basic stone in the world. If it's bigger, it's going to be more. This is not going to be $39. How about a big look that you're not paying for? Because that is what matters. Because what you see is what you see. Like I always say, I think half, maybe all. For most of us, I think the carat weights, after owning it for a year or two or even a week, you might forget the carat weights. It matters what it looks like, how it presents, how does the visual look. It's not $39, it's not $29.99. This is getting real low for a 453 when it's looking like an 8 carat or more. And you've got a signature style there. You wouldn't call it a signature style unless there's a classic, universal kind of nature about it. The fact that this kind of setting is something I've been selling for over 20 years on TV and still beloved today as much as it was 2 decades ago and a decade ago and 6 months ago. And that, you can rest assured that 10 years from now, 100 years from now, when maybe you or I aren't going to be here, well, but somebody else in our family is going to own this, and they're going to love it as much. And that's good to know too, because this is the best tanzanite in the world. So go with the universal classic setting styles that are going to be forever, forever, forever. And this is not even going to be 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. It's not even 22. Now we're just too low. But I don't have any one of the phones, and we got to make sure it goes. So instead of even 22 or 21 or $2,000, let's just make it an easy deal. In $19.99, we'll get it to you. That's it. That is it. $19.99. First caller. And look at all of the reds coming through on that one. We can recap anything. We are down to about 9.5 minutes, so keep that in mind. And look at this. This is why it's going to be comfortable. Everyday wearable if you like, because it's got that beautiful built-in under gallery. All that gold built in underneath. That's an extra level. And this is the oversized signature, meaning we do 3 versions. We have a small, a medium, and a large. Okay, it's just like when you order your soft drink at the drive-thru. It's the small, medium, large. And this is the big version, although sometimes it only requires a carat. This had to be a carat 20 because the oval is so big. And you've got the big dimension of that stone, as we've well touched on. So you've got the bigger look than a 453, under $2,000 price tag, great red flashes I know you can see from a distance, and that is going to be 60 seconds only. Reminder, we have a very large, our largest cross pendant is here. This is just a bestseller, and for good reason. And it's not just because of the look, it's because of the value. I say it all the time. Things don't become like icons and bestsellers here over years' time if they're just a good look. They got to be a good look and a good value. I just got to point this out because this is rare to come out. I know we're still waiting on the tanzanite, but if anybody would like the largest cross pendant we do, it's a 216 VS diamond weight, all white diamonds, including the bail. It's going to be 2 rows except for the very, very ends. And that's how it gets that narrow V effect, is because it goes from 2 rows to 1 row. That's 2927 is the item number on this one, and it's a 2 carat 16 total diamond weight. They're all VS diamonds. It's in any gold you want. This is also a one of those not just bestsellers, but it gets tremendous feedback. And I think a lot of people initially think it's going to be maybe too large, and then they start wearing it. And a lot of you have told me it's become your everyday instead of a 1 inch. A lot of you have been enjoying this every day. Here's the length, 1 3/4, top to bottom, including the bail. And then I'll show it on the neckline. But you know what? It's just a huge value. It's under $2,000 for 216 in diamonds. And we are very busy on the tanzanite. We're very busy on the cross. I'm not sure which, but we've gotten very busy on these phone lines. And this is what the cross pendant looks like from a distance away, to see it just, on a body. So you can really get an idea of what kind of size this is going to give you, what kind of visual it's going to give you across the room, even if it's on top of a color, if it's on a skin tone, whatever it is. Remember, you're choosing the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. It's not even 19. It's not 18. It's not even $17.99. This is why bestseller. Bestseller territory, because it's value as well. It's about the look. It's about the quality. It's about the VS diamonds. But this is one of those really tremendous values. It's $17.77. It's $17.77. And you choose the chain, and yes, it is DBTY appropriate, meaning, sounds like what you're bringing to the picnic. The invitation says DBTY. No, that's something else. This is actually where it's diamonds by the yard ready. So any of our diamonds by the yard, styles you have or sizes you have are going to fit through that bail to make it that really, you know, where obviously you're going to put it where you want. Based on the chain, it's going to be higher or lower depending on the length of your chain, but that bail accommodates it, because why not use a larger gauge chain when you've got a larger piece overall like this is? So $17.77. We'll go back to the hand here, and I think we're going to go back to the tanzanite as well in a moment, and we'll see who's got that tanzanite ring, if anybody. Thank you. The cross or the tanzanite? Okay, so let's go back to that tanzanite and take a look, because we're verifying on that one. I just want to mention this cross because it's not always here. What's that, Jason? Oh, question? 1999, tanzanite? Allison, what are you taking? Ooh la la. Let's try this one on the hand one more time. I can always show that cross pendant up close as well if you need to see it up close. Here's the tanzanite. What are we doing? White, yellow, rose. Any size. Now you don't need to size up on this one. I know it is our bigger style of the signature mounting. You do not need to size up. Go with your true size for wherever you want to wear it on the hand. But that is a spectacular value. So I really encourage you to think about this blue wing block D. Down to 5.5 minutes though. So what can we recap? Because there are 3 really important pieces still here. It's the ametrine, it's the emerald pendant that's 17 plus carats, and it's the yellow diamond. And you better believe out of those 3, I'm going to put up the yellow diamond again, because I think out of all 3, that's the one we really need to find a home. It's the one that there's been a ton of interest on. Okay, so we'll show that for our last couple of minutes. Unless there's anything else that you'd like to see, please let me know. Okay, verifying on this one. Sounds good. And then it's our, now if you're already thinking about the yellow diamond, I would probably call in now just so you're ready. So you put yourself front of the line here. Okay, let's do it. Here's the yellow diamond. Let me know who's getting the tanzanite, or if you need to see it again. But this, yes, 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 we need to see this one more time. Yes, it's the big yellow diamond 1366. We've got it below the open in the auction. That's when you know it's good. Below the open is what we're doing. Jess, who's shopping back there with you? Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. What about you, Allison? Who was shopping there with you? Jill? Jill from where? We don't know. Hold on. Give it to me. Where? Huh? V? VW? No, WV. VW is a car. WV is the state. West Virginia. Yes. Thanks, Jill from VW. Bug? No. If she has a VW, then that'd be even cooler. Yes. Mm-hmm. Did you say the ring, the earrings, or both? The earrings, you got it. Who was it? Sherry, you got it. Sherry, we're going to show those gold quartz earrings once again. And this is only $44.99. Here's a quick look at the gold quartz. We had these way earlier. Now, Sherry, we also had a ring that I think is coordinating beautifully with it. This is item number 1162, Tony, and they are a drop in gold quartz, and there's one pair only, and that's what they look like. Lever back to start, diamond spike design with pave, and then that bigger diamond that sits right above your oval, gold quartz, $390 in the quartz, 14 points in diamonds, yellow gold only, and they're $12.99. So that is our only pair of gold quartz drop earrings at this point. Now, we did have a gorgeous ring that's also under $2,000 for a 5 carat plus in the gold quartz as well. So if you like this one, this pair, $12.99. Is anybody thinking about the yellow diamond? It looks like we're verifying on that yellow diamond. We have 2.5 minutes left. Don't forget, tomorrow is a very important day, especially if you like yellow diamonds, and I'm going to show you a little look at it. So if you've been curious, what exactly is this yellow diamond ring she's so hyped about? And why is she so hyped about it? It's right here. I'm going to show it to you. It goes all the way one side to the other across the hand. Those are huge yellow diamonds. It is going to be an incredible value. And that's happening tomorrow for one day only because trust me, it's going to sell out. So we're really excited about that. So if you guys want to, you know, even just think about that yellow diamond piece, is this one, Sherry, still here, right? Gold quartz still here? All right, so let me go back to this one because we're still verifying on this yellow diamond, and I think this is how we need to spend our last 2 minutes in the show, although if there's anything else you want to see, let me know, of course, but this is item number 1366, and it is that incredible yellow and white diamond ring at $44.99. Done deal, it'll be yours. It's two-tone gold. Leave it as is recommended. Are we thinking about this one already or something else? Thinking about this one. So this is where, again, let me know if it's gone for sure, but we're verifying. That's an interesting thing here with 90 seconds left. We are verifying right now on this ring. So that means if you too are going, no, 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 that's my ring, well, then you want to call very quickly because it's going to be gone here by the end of the day. We also have, of course, a big show tomorrow. It's not just the yellow diamond band that I previewed there. It's a lot more for our Sunday. So I'd love to have you join us tomorrow for our 3 hours for Sunday. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern as always. Same as today. So we'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be a big rockin' Sunday, a great way to wrap up the week. It's also my brother's birthday, and I'd like to say he'll be here, but he's not. He's out of the country. But I think he's flying home tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get to do a dinner at some point. But the world traveler that he is, you know, what's that like? What's that like to leave the country on a whim and just leave for a week? What's that like? Anyway, so yes, special day in my world. We'll celebrate together. We'll have a yellow diamond band and many, many others. And thanks again for being with us on this Saturday. We have about 30 seconds left. Of course, we're here after we go off the air as well. Same phone number. You know how to reach us. So give us a call, jot it down so you know what to do. Pick up that phone and dial in because by the time you wait till tomorrow, all these pieces today are going to be long gone. And then, of course, we'll have a brand new 3 hours tomorrow, including what I think is our biggest value ever on yellow diamonds tomorrow. It may be our biggest value we ever see. Thanks so much for being with us. Have a great rest of Saturday. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you for a big Sunday tomorrow.